We got wires in the house.
I know, for reals.
Mic check, mic check.
No, we're not even out.
We're not live yet?
No.
Hargie.
Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition.
Just run both until I finish. Until he's done. I'll come back and help. Yeah, can you help Hargie run the other bracket?
Right. Hop on right now. Don't worry about fighting the shit.
In the driver's seat. Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck it up, man.
Hey, there's no pressure, but don't fuck up.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
No pressure, but don't fuck up.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
Are you ready? Fight!
Oh, right there. Here's the stick.
Or capsule. Joe! Joe, what do you mean? What handle you want? This is mine today.
Hey, did he show you the TNT 3.1 and 3.2?
My stick is in my car.
Did he show you the results?
Huh? My stick is in my car. You want to grab it for him? Looks like I have no idea. Is that in my car too?
Oh, wait, are we live?
Yeah, just Joe. Just put Joe.
Champion! Fight!
I have no idea who Sagat is.
Let's go.
Yo, 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 welcome to TNT Thursday Night Throwdown. It's me again, Crack Fiend, holding it down with Terry Kaneda himself. First match of the night, we got Joe Flores, Mr. NorCal Tournament
Organizer.
playing against Snail, a regular. What you think about the matchup?
I don't know. I haven't seen Joe play any game
Very turtle style, I'll just say that.
for
Zoning,
like 3 months
dude.
or longer. But this guy's a sleeper, man. Joe Flores, CPS 4. He's been playing for a while.
Anybody that's been in the scene for 10 plus years and are just running brackets and being a tournament director or whatever the hell now, these guys tend to have a strong fighting game background.
Oh yeah.
So
His fundamentals are all there. Just because he's not playing, he can still outplay you just with footsies and what he's doing right now.
he's a big poke guy, so he doesn't really care about combos. He's just gonna go and poke you and just grind you to death.
Right.
This is what he's trying to do right now.
So if you want to beat Joe, you want to beat him with gimmicks because he doesn't play the game. You're not going to beat him if you're trying to play solid.
Exactly. If you're not like Ricky Ortiz, then don't bother trying to play that game. Just gimmick the crap out of them. Understand the game, and that's how you beat a guy like that.
Yeah, basically disrespect the guy. So here we go. Soul Satellite. Oh, he gets a throw.
Nice block again. Full stick of better.
Oh, and then
my
actually hit.
God!
I think he actually jumped into it. He
Oh my!
he literally said, "Hey, I feel like getting hit."
What a generous guy. Snail
Yeah.
is a gentleman.
He basically says, "Yo, Joe is doing so many tournaments for us. I just want to give him a free game."
MVP of the day, Snail. Just giving us a show, letting Joe win.
All right. He gave him one game. I don't know if he's going to give him the second round.
Oh, Joe
Oh,
gets
wow.
knocked right there by the standing roundhouse. Now Sagat not in the best positioning in the corner. Rose poking away. A random uppercut would be good at any time, but he's not going to do it. He's too scared, not
Joe
going to
hits
take any
4
risks.
buttons, and it's the same sequence over and over.
A random uppercut would make him respect that.
That's right. What I would do, as I would DP those limbs.
Exactly. I mean, that's one of the things that you got to do sometimes. You know a guy's going to keep pressing buttons. Make him respect you. Force him to slow down the pace. Otherwise, you're just going to stay in that trap forever. This time, Blood Snail with a little bit of a lead. Catches Rose jumping with an uppercut. He's going to try and get some momentum, and Sagat in the corner again. This is where Joe does all his work.
Here's the damage. Oh, and he got out. EX Tiger Knee got him out.
This time Rose is in the corner, but Sagat doesn't really take advantage of positioning. He walks back and out center neutral.
He's walking himself back to the corner again.
He is, and it's not doing himself any favors. He's basically giving Joe another win. He's being a generous guy.
Oh.
But not that generous.
EX Tiger Knee.
Hargie.
Rose starts with a super in the beginning. Doesn't really get anything.
Here we go.
But what he does get is Sagat into the corner, which Sagat just crosses her up and...
Oh, we got to get a bigger punish than that. Well, that sets it up, though.
See, I think if Rose was going to throw, should have thrown him back into the corner.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter because he's in the corner anyways.
And back in the corner we go again.
A third throw. I see a third throw coming. Third throw.
And he's going to walk up and throw. No. Joe, throw them fireballs. Chucking away.
Come on, Joe. Finish him up with the throw.
Oh!
Oh!
Jump in.
Joe Flores.
CPS4 Flores takes it.
Takes the first match. Gets a couple of boos. Blood
Crowd's
Snail.
loving it.
Blood Snail not too happy right now.
The crowd is loving it. All right, so I'm going to help run the tournament. We got SFGE, who is the Geef in NorCal now that Van Geef is not really playing. And he's going to help you up on the mouth.
Who's Van Geef?
Who's Van Geef?
Who's
right?
Van Geef? Who is that
I'm going to
guy?
hand it over. Here you go, Eric.
Forget that guy.
All right.
All right, we got Eric Beck, Mr. SFGE joining me. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. I just had a good match against Julio. I lost, but it was really good, though. I was expecting to get bodied, so.
Well, whatever you expect to get bodied, and you do better than what you expected.
Well, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be in that mentality, but it kind of works out that way sometimes.
Well, it's okay, because I join Marvel for fun sometimes.
Right. And
For
then
kicks.
you do really well.
Yeah, you know, like I was telling people earlier, like I don't even play this game. I should not be winning against anybody. So I always go in like last week for Region Rumble. I was like Crisis's team with KB's.
Okay.
And I was like, are you guys sure you guys want me on your team? Because I suck. Because I don't play this game at all.
And they're like, no.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I was like, okay, put me on point. If anything you can do, put me on point.
Right, and then make the comeback.
Yeah. But for some reason, I was able to carry my load, and I'd be like Bing and Ricky and stuff like that. You know, like
That's good.
I was just like, there's no way. I don't even play this game. And I play the Ultimate American.
Right.
Captain America.
All the American resets. And
Exactly.
all
Oh, for America. You know, it's just. It's always good coming in. Like you're like, oh, you know, whatever. I'm just having fun. I expect to lose, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm in top 2.
Well,
I'm in top 5.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is respect, but never fear.
Yeah, exactly.
Never fear.
Never having any fear for your opponent is a very good
Yeah,
thing.
I respect Julio, but I'm not afraid of Julio. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a good game. You know, in losers, but you know that just means I get to be a losers bracket hero.
Exactly.
Which is a much better title. Sounds better.
No, absolutely does sound better.
All right, so we got one-time hero, and we got this guy. I don't know this guy.
Jim.
Jim.
His name is Jim.
We got Jim.
Jim is a Rufus and Boxer player. And we're looking at another Boxer mirror match. Go ahead. Now, Boxer mirror matches. I know most of you guys hate this matchup. I love this matchup. Especially if you can be aggressive. It's a total guessing game.
Sorry, I was predisposed.
Huh?
He was wondering where his match was.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's just kind of goes.
Boxer mirror. Leo has a lot of boxer experience. He plays Parker a lot. He plays Sampo a lot.
I know most boxers dislike this matchup most.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
this matchup.
Well, I mean, because you get to troll people with this matchup.
No, I just rush.
You pick Ultra too.
That's true. That's true. I did pick Ultra too, but that's beyond the point here.
Okay. All right. So we got Leo in the non-American attire. Decided to use the Ultra really
Whip
early. and
that
completely
Ultra.
whipped, and we got that overhead reset in there really early in the round to be using that. So I mean, that's when it's not expected. So.
It's always best to use the tools that you have when they're least expected, you know? It's always better.
Everyone expects it if you need to make a comeback.
Yeah.
So they're gonna, block high. All right, so Leo's making his comeback now with his second Ultra of the game.
I respect that random headbutt. That was pretty good.
I'm surprised that Slim Jim didn't use his Ultra earlier. It seems like that would have been the kill combo, but and all right. Oh! This is the first round. Jim shaking his head.
Oh, they're both shaking their head.
Wondering why it was so close. Each one was like, I should body this guy. All right. Hargie, stop. Stop it. Hargie's talking.
Hargie is talking
Triforcing right in the
smack.
Wolfcone's ear right now.
Talking mad smack about this match.
Back on the mic so everyone can hear. All right.
Leo right now got Slim Jim in the corner.
Trying to get the life lead back. Slim Jim's holding on to it pretty well right now.
Jim's goal right now is, I need to get the hell out of the corner. A corner is never a good position to be in. And I sound like a broken tape recorder, but it's true. The corner is the worst position
It's awful.
to be at all times.
Your opponent just has control of everything.
Space, pace, everything. You know, it's.
I mean, and Slim Jim, for being in the corner, is holding up extremely well. I mean, Leo's starting to make that comeback right now, but it's taken him a lot longer than I would have expected it to.
All Leo needs to do is be really patient right here, and it's a win.
All he had to do,
there you go.
just those little pokes. Yeah, Leo's got this. He's talking to CJ. CJ giving him more boxer advice. He's saying just turn punch and headbutt. That's all you need. That's all CJ's saying.
I think he's just saying straight headbutt.
just
Ignore everything else. Just use the headbutt.
Oh, we got the option select.
Double sweep, a third sweep. I see a fourth sweep.
Now we got Terry talking mad smack on the microphone.
That FADC is trying to get in, trying to set some momentum.
All right, this is just reads right now.
This is the battle of the sweeps right now. There's been at least 7 or 8 sweeps.
Some dash sweeps.
Whether it's crouching roundhouse or a dash.
Yeah.
Another one. I count 11 sweeps so far.
Slim Jim's trying to not get in the corner because he knows if he doesn't have the life lead by the time he gets into the corner, he's not winning this round.
Exactly. And now they're trying to battle for that distance.
Gimmick. What I really liked was that he didn't use the EX version, so he didn't flash yellow. So that can mess with my mind sometimes when they don't use the EX overhead.
Absolutely. In this matchup, that regular low dash is safe, but against a lot of matches against Shotos, it's easily punished by crouch roundhouse. So it's like the EX one, it recovers faster. So that was actually a lot safer. But I mean, you can still throw it on reaction.
Leo dropping the kill combo right there, but he's got the life lead, so he just needs to chill out for 24 seconds. Oh, blocks the gimmick again.
I smell a random ultra coming sometime.
Leo taking such risks. Leo is not going to block for 14 seconds. There's the jump.
Leo just needs to
Here
walk
comes the
back.
overhead.
7 seconds. He just needs to sit back and walk back the entire time. He will not lose if he just walks back.
See him lame it out.
Leo takes the first match.
First game. Slim Jim not pleased with that. Rounds that last that long, you are never happy to lose.
It looks like they're making a switch here. Probably gonna go to Rufus.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought we were gonna.
Dudley?
Okay. All right.
Dudley?
So,
I'm not a fan of this.
I think Leo might be a little concerned, but he plays Dudley himself, so he has a good idea about the matchup, even though there's not that many Dudleys in NorCal to really fight against. There's a handful.
There's none really. There's no good Dudleys in NorCal.
It's just that Leo might, he might get into his head that he's going to get mixed up, and, he might crack a little bit, but if he stays solid, I think he's going to be fine.
I think he just, as long as he sticks to the game plan, which is poke, 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 do not go into the pocket, he's good.
Yeah, I think his biggest advantage right now is that he picked the gold gangster suit. I mean, he gets points for that.
Right, this is the only thing that Leo gets credit for. Is just he's playing well outside of the pocket. As soon as, if he's trying to play that 50-50 game in the pocket, that's Dudley's game right there.
Right. That's not where you want to be.
You don't want to trade.
Yeah.
You don't want to trade.
But great spacing right there, keeping Dudley out the entire time.
Yeah.
Had a huge life lead, very convincing round. So now it's match point Leo. Well, Slim Jim almost had a combo.
Could have ate a big combo right there and
Didn't do the follow-up.
didn't capitalize very well there.
I think Slim Jim's a little cracked right now. He got his opportunity and he's not really taking them. Damn! Wow! Dash in with the throw. Such great reactions right now.
EX Machine Gun Blow combo. He could have done a little bit more right there. If he was going to go for an EX dash straight, he might as well do two because it does a ton of stun.
I mean, I was thinking if he felt like using meter, he should have gone dash up or cancel dash straight uppercut, which is a ton more damage.
Yeah, it does a ton more damage, but if he just did two straights, EX straights, that's actually more stun.
Oh, is it? Okay,
It is.
all right.
But he didn't do it. He just
didn't
went
do
for
either,
one.
so.
He didn't do either or, so
Right.
it just wasn't. He probably just choked up a little bit
I
there.
don't think he's fully thinking through his decisions right now. I mean, but hey, leads are even right now. Or life's even.
I still put this in the favor of Leo. I mean, spacing-wise, we're in the center of the stage. Leo has complete control of spacing and
it's boxer. Oh, drops
big
it.
drop. Big drop. That was not a big play. Leo takes it 2-0.
We had some vocal objection to that dropped combo from Slim Jim right there.
Now that is the look of disappointment right there.
Very
Look at.
heartbreaking because he had the good combo. He could have done a lot of damage right there. Could have made a comeback, but didn't pull through.
Beyond the damage, I just think like when you play Dudley, you have to have this I'm going in mentality. You know, I'm gonna mix you the hell up, and I'm gonna force you to guess.
And it's like that instant that you have the opening, you got to go 100%.
Yeah, you either go in
have
or
to.
you don't. You got to man up.
You're gonna get 2 openings the whole round.
So he didn't man up, and he didn't take advantage of a couple of opportunities.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he got a few focus crumples, and he didn't do anything with them. So. But good stuff to One-Time Hero for not cracking under the intimidation of.
Except we got Kimmo against, I don't know who yet, but we'll find out.
It was called out. I didn't hear it though. Okay.
It's all good, it's all good.
Wait, do you have one? Do you need one? Okay. All right, cool.
SF Beck's such a nice guy.
I know, I'm a giver. I'm a giver.
I'm not nearly as nice. I tell everybody to get the hell off the machines, stop playing games, let everybody get on with the tournament.
Yeah, this is serious business time now.
Serious business.
This is what we're here for. So we got Kimmo and Paul's to the wall.
Who does Paul play? He seems to be familiar with him.
I'm not sure. I've heard the name before.
Okay.
I have no idea what character he plays, but we all know Kimmo. The greatest Hakan
No.
ever.
I don't know about that.
Ever.
I cannot say that.
Ever.
No.
Of all time.
No. I actually will have to give that to Real Politics.
He's pretty good.
Oh,
I've seen. Yeah.
I've played with him personally.
I've
not online.
Okay.
He's been to MGL.
Oh, okay.
He's kicked it with us.
Okay, cool.
And I've seen him play. So.
Yeah, I've seen him play. I've never played against him, but best Hakan I've ever played against was Kimmo.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair right there.
Which is really between Kimmo.
I don't know if Real Politics still plays.
And,
but Kimmo is extremely good. But
he knows his character.
But the last time I played Real Politics, I felt that he had a better Hakan than Kimmo does.
Well, all right, let's think about this matchup. We got Sakura.
Hakan instantly goes for that that dodge, that crouching dodge move, whatever it is.
All right, right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of jumping. I'm thinking right when Kimmo gets Ultra 2, he's going to have a field day.
I think one of the things right now is Sakura, I think, is taking advantage of the fact that Ultra 2 is not active, and he wants to get rid of that oil as soon as possible.
Yes. If you keep Hakan and block stun, when he's not oiled, there's very little to worry about.
Exactly.
His command grab is probably not going to reach you, even at jab range. But right now, Kimmo seems to be keeping Sakura out at this point. Switching to a fireball game.
This fireball game with Sakura, I don't know, man.
Well, here's the oil, so... Oh, wow.
I think he meant to go for the super right there because I heard him
he
mash
definitely
really
buffered
hard.
that. Yeah, he was definitely like, do something, I dare ya.
And then he still got to crouch around. He still won, so it
There
doesn't
it
really
is.
matter.
Caught the Tatsu right in midair.
Half her health gone. What's up?
Definitely something he was looking for the whole time once he got his super. So Sakura not really doing combos, which is really one of Sakura's strong points, is doing sick combos.
Her standing jab is also amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, the
If,
standing jab.
if there's one thing that he needs to be taking advantage of, that it's that standing jab, that crazy block stun, that crazy frame advantage. Put him in a trap, make him guess his 360s, and put him under some pressure.
Keep him under that pressure.
But it's not going on. Hakan mauling over Sakura right now.
See, the thing about Hakan is that a lot of people look at him and go, oh, he's a grappler. Being close to him is dangerous. If he's not oiled, he's not very dangerous. You know, I've seen command grabs whiff at insanely close ranges coming from Hakan. It surprises me every time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you can keep the pressure on Hakan. I promise you. You can do it.
T-Hawk.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
I would put this. I don't know. Matchup wise.
I don't know this matchup. I don't know what.
Matchup wise, I would put this in Hakan's favor. Because
player wise, I'm putting it in Hakan's Kimmo's favor.
Yeah.
I don't know if T-Hawk is actually good. Or actually vice versa. I don't know if Hakan's good against T-Hawk. T-Hawk has a ton of range.
I'm gonna make the guess that other than stand roundhouse, T-Hawk does not do well.
Yeah, his standing, I think jab was it.
Yeah.
It's decent too. It's pretty decent.
Okay, so Kimmo seems to know this matchup. But other than that fact, I think that Kimmo would be able to keep T-Hawk out extremely well. Because for T-Hawk to make those huge comebacks, he's got to use that Ultra 1 to take away 80% of his life.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Kimmo's anti-airs have been extremely on point, so I don't see that happening.
Well, Kimmo's reading him like a book. When T-Hawk's jumping in, he just right there, he did that instant crouch dodge thing, and then he went into a 360. But right now,
Ultra 2, here it comes. Oh, too late. Here's that Ultra 1.
Doesn't matter.
Invincible on startup. Okay.
Went too early. Should have waited a little bit.
Too early on both Ultras right
yes,
there.
Yes,
It's pretty interesting.
Well, late on Hakan.
Right. Got him. All right, pulse to the wall. Hype for his own losing streak. I don't even know what to call that.
I respect that, a man who's enjoying.
He's just enjoying some Street Fighter. And another one of those anti-air supers. I've actually never seen that from a Hakan. I didn't know you could do that. I mean, of course I've seen that anti-air before.
Yeah, just being read like a complete book right now. Kimmo's just
This is on another
it.
level right now.
Yeah, right there. I mean, that's all that T-Hawk is having for him right now is that crouching roundhouse, standing roundhouse.
And there it is.
I wish I saw a little bit more of crouching medium kick. That's a terrific poke
From
for T-Hawk.
Oh yeah, from T-Hawk.
From T-Hawk, it's a
Keeps
terrific
him
poke.
locked down, has some good range.
Generally recovers fast, so you can
Yeah,
anti-air and reaction if Hakan jumps. We didn't see any of that. I mean, he was going for broke. He was going standing roundhouse, crouch roundhouse, went for the big hits.
I think what we saw is someone who's just less experienced with the game, because it was like T-Hawk, you know, it's this poke spacing character, and he was more content with just kind of holding up forward and hoping for the best.
Absolutely.
And Kimmo, you know, really on point with just taking him down. We saw a lot of air throws, a lot of anti-air throws. Ultra 2, super anti-air. He was just keeping him out of the sky.
Again, thanks for tuning in to SRK TNT. Thursday Night Throwdowns brought to you by... What?
We know drama.
Oh, we know drama. Brought to you by Twitch TV, Capsule Entertainment, Canada, 8ARC, and Golfland Entertainment. What up, what up, what up? Eric Beck in the house right here. Me, Crackfiend. Follow me on Twitter at Crackfiend.
You can follow me on Twitter at SFGE, and then be disappointed that I don't post very many interesting things, but I'll get around to it. I swear I will.
I post a lot of stuff that's not Street Fighter related. I was posting because I was playing Dota 2 with PR Rog and stuff. So I just was like, oh, watch my stream. I'm playing Dota 2 with Lamer Boy and PR Rog, you know?
You know, so some of the most interesting things coming from Twitter, from like people from Street Fighter, are the non-Street Fighter related things.
I think so.
Stupid videos,
Yeah.
stupid things that are just hilarious.
So next we got Eduardo, PR Balrog
Under my jacket.
against Edge.
All right.
Edge is a player that plays from San Jose State University. He was there I've seen him there for 3 years.
All right.
He plays a pretty good Honda, but I think PR Balrog is gonna.
I think it's an outclassing issue.
PR Balrog has a lot of experience in this matchup, particularly, so
Definitely.
this will be an uphill battle for Edge.
I mean, character-wise, this is seen as in Honda's favor. I've heard that from a lot of people, a lot of boxers. I feel that Boxer can do well, and I'm sure Eduardo is very comfortable. He's got the life lead, and he's not doing anything risky at all.
The thing with the players like Eduardo or like just not even a Balrog player, just higher level players. They're because of their fundamentals and their ability to understand the metagame at a high level. They can play matchups that seem really bad very well.
Characters mean a lot less at the higher levels. Because, you know, this kind of solid play where it's just zoning, a lot of characters can do that. It's not just boxing.
Yep.
And that was just...
A maul.
That was zoning to the max right there.
That was a maul.
I don't think there was like a single combo. It was just stay away, Honda. Just go away.
Eat a fierce. Eat a jab.
Eat another fierce. All right. Now that he's got the life lead.
Not one EX headbutt has come out from Honda.
Yeah. I mean...
And Honda is walking forward a lot. He's trying to play footsies.
Yeah, that makes it easy for a character like Balrog to just smack you with that stand fierce. Is if they see that after every time you're put out of hit stun or block stun that you're just walking forward, I'm just going to keep knocking you with that fierce. I know you're not blocking.
Right now, Edge has a slight lead. He's able to come back regardless.
And the first EX headbutt is punished by the super. That's heartbreaking right there.
Yeah.
The second EX headbutt. Did that punish?
It's a free punish. Really? It is because I don't remember the frame data on Honda's
-6.
Is it -6?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I play Honda on the side, so I would hope I know that. But I'm pretty sure EX headbutt's -6, so I know super works.
I know that reversal works, but it's probably also distance dependent. Because he was in the corner. He was in the corner. On top of that, Eduardo went for the upper, and he probably what's we call it, pianoed it, so he can get an extra frame on that. So it might have came out in 7 frames versus 8.
Okay. Well, in any case, back in the next game, PR's got his life lead, but it seems like we got a little bit of a comeback coming from Edge. Not anymore. Wow, that was great reaction right there. With the full juggle, too.
He went for 3 dashes right there. You have to start with dash upper, turnaround punch, another dash. You can build meter that way. Very, the most efficient way to build meter with Balrog as the Ultra ends. Shout out to Kino for inventing that shit. I mean, that. I gotta watch out for my cussing. But
all right, he's got the lead right now. Oh wow, he had the combo, but opts to go for the throw, and it works out for him.
Did he dash in? No, he didn't. Random super ultra by PR Rog didn't pay out. Edge with a much bigger lead now.
Oh, good.
And he's looking to get back in the game. I think PR Rog got a little bit too comfortable there. I mean, I know he was being aggressive early and able to capitalize on a lot of things that Edge was doing incorrectly.
Yeah.
But right now he's gonna probably pay for that with this round.
Well, what we see right now is just a complete different change of roles. Is that it's finally Eduardo trying to get in, so Honda could actually, work towards his strong suit right there.
Absolutely.
So good stuff for Edge for finally getting the life lead in this whole set. Opts to not use the super. I like it. He wants Honda to be afraid to ever headbutt. And he's just comfortable sitting right there.
So a much slower pace match.
Yeah.
Whiffs that jumping roundhouse, gets a throw anyways.
Oh, wow.
Misses the super right there.
Hey, maybe he didn't want to use it. I mean,
No,
it seemed like the combo where he wanted to.
No,
Yeah.
he definitely wanted to use that. I guarantee you that because I heard him press the button, and that's exactly what I do.
Okay. Well, in any case,
It didn't come out, but he still has the lead.
Honda can't headbutt right now because he still has the super, so there's that advantage.
Yeah, for Balrog players, that jab, dash, the super, that's a hit confirm.
That's what you do for super.
That's a hit confirm. So as soon as you see the dash, the jab hit, the next dash that comes out, that usually is hit confirmable into a super. Yeah, that definitely was a miss on PR Rock, but it doesn't really matter. He has a huge lead anyways.
And he still has the super, so everything's kind of working out for him right now. All right. All right, Honda trying to go a little goof troop, see if he could just make something happen. Oh, wow. Decided to use meter, and there's...
Very nice headbutt by PR Rog. Complete read by PR Rog right there. I mean, other than that last round.
He got that nice round in where he, you know, you can do it.
You can do it, but I mean,
works.
you've got to be ahead on the metagame. I mean, you've got to be able to mix it up a little bit more and look a lot less predictable, and that's what happens when you.
We saw a lot of the same thing coming from Edge, and the round that he did win was, you know, when he was mixing PR up a little bit, he goes, oh, I'm going to stand fierce and then, well, jump, neutral jump fierce, and then I'm going to grab you. You know, something that you might not expect since I haven't done that yet.
Exactly.
So as far as that data goes, EX headbutt's actually -8.
Are we seriously having another Balrog match?
Oh, wow.
Are we seriously having this?
Okay,
Who-
so
who?
this is the third.
Who in God's name just put this match up? I am.
Who wrote this bracket? Who rigged this bracket?
Well, the person that wrote this bracket is none other than Kaneda.
Right. So
So-
we'll blame Terry. That's fine.
Yeah, on Terry's part, man, like straight up. Yo, what are you doing, man?
CJ Showstopper and one-time hero. Boxer again. I hope you guys like watching Boxer, because we got a whole lot of Boxer today. All right, this is a long button check. All right, looks like they're ready. So I'm assuming it's Boxer Mirror. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, I just missed that. So what's going on right now? Did they both pick Balrog?
Yeah, they both picked.
Oh my lord.
They indeed both picked Balrog.
Oh my lord.
Put the pot of coffee on the stove.
Why? All right, so we're gonna commentate for you guys.
For the next 45 minutes.
Another Balrog.
I could probably honestly say that I think that Leo practices Street Fighter a little more than CJ does. I don't know. I'm not sure though. I mean,
it depends on who sets the pace first. This is what that's all I have to say about this matchup.
Yeah.
I think if CJ can force it into a guessing match, he has a good chance of winning. Leo slows the pace down.
Leo's got the life lead in. Wow, and just eats the uppercut. You know, if anyone was gonna just headbutt, it would be CJ. So, you know, you got to take that into consideration.
And that's why I was, yeah.
You know, CJ is all about that read. All right, CJ's got the life lead again. Coming down to the wire now. This is a lot more aggressive of a matchup than I thought it was going to be.
Well, at least it's not boring.
At least it's not boring, no. I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm just surprised.
That could have been a free ultra right there.
Oh, and I'm in disbelief, and he still gets it.
I am mind numb.
Wow, I'm a little,
my mind is so numb right now.
I'm a little out of breath right there because I saw Leo get the win. I was like, good job, Leo. And then he drops the easiest part of that combo.
Holy moly.
Wow.
What is going on?
But he still gets the win, and he gets the life lead. Seems to be doing pretty good right now. He's got
So,
another combo.
it looks like what I was saying earlier is completely wrong.
Yeah.
They're both going in.
Wow. Leo, I've never seen him do so many overheads.
And we have a super.
Son, and here's the super. Wow, great hit confirm. right. Leo looking a little terrified at his own strength right now. He's like, wow, did I really just do that? Let's
Every day is training every day, according to Leo's shirt.
every day.
I just had to take a look at that, and it looks like that training right now is paying off.
I mean, it looks like Leo just has a really good grasp of the matchup. And as far as like mix-ups go, he seems to be playing a little more lame after eating that huge headbutt from CJ in the first round.
Absolutely.
CJ in the corner, but still has the life lead. Oh, wow, right through the dash punch.
Very nice setup right there. That's an old trick that I showed them back in 2009. If you can guess the dash straight or the dash upper,
Yeah.
you go in with a dash overhead,
Yep.
absorb the dash, and then that's a free
Tons
crouching
of
medium
damage,
punch.
Yeah, because it's no longer like the gimmick that
Yeah.
it is. It's just free.
Yeah, it is. So it's a trick that's rarely used. Like I don't see a lot of Balrog mirrors do that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Like CJ, LPN, and myself
Yep.
are at least for me, the only 3 people I've ever seen use it
Yeah.
in an actual Balrog mirror match. But CJ wins that first round.
All right, Leo's got the life lead, whiffs the overhead, trying to get him back into the corner, but makes it out. Leo kind of now in danger of getting pushed into the corner. He seems to be zoning pretty well. Trying to hold on to that life lead. Don't crack in the corner. Oh, now CJ's in the corner too. Leo's trying to keep him in there. That was an amazing whiff focus. That was very close. Right now, Leo not content to sit down.
So now had that been like, oh, option selected, option
Oh my
selected.
goodness.
This is what he did. Turn around punch, crouching short, and if the short and he immediately uses the ultra motion so that the short whiffs, it
Yeah.
comes out right away.
If the short hits, is it just rush upper?
No, nothing comes out
Really? Okay.
because he's doing the double motion.
I got
So
you.
nothing comes out.
I got you. Ultra or nothing. That was an amazing comeback. Leo really needs to take a look at that and go, I just need to sit down, because he had a huge life lead.
Oh yeah, he did have a huge life lead.
He was at 40% or something nuts. And hopefully that doesn't get to his head. But he's got the life lead right now. He just needs to hold on to it. Wow, great reaction from CJ right there. Not going to be a ton of damage, but definitely was great to even up that life.
Positioning wise,
Yeah.
he's in a great position.
In the corner, even up the life. I cannot believe that there was another overhead from Leo.
Can we get a throw, please? Can somebody just throw an overhead?
Yeah.
For the love of God.
I mean, like, having played against Leo for a long time now,
Headbutt.
I've never seen that many overheads. You just stop jumping, just hold on to it. Wow, there's the throw you wanted. Here comes the... Oh.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
Wow, I would have expected Leo to...
Of course you would. CJ calling me out when I said, of course you would.
Oh my goodness. It seems like once Leo gets into the corner, he seems to just stop blocking. There's a lot of neutral jumping involved, like because he didn't want to get chipped out by dash punches. He just seems pretty uncomfortable with running out the clock in that situation. And now CJ's got the life lead early, and since CJ's been so good to make the comebacks, I would imagine that he could hold on to his life lead pretty well.
This,
Oh, wow. Nice. Now, that could have been a free full ultra from Leo, but he opts to go for the combo and get much less damage out of it. Because that headbutt is negative 22. You can do whatever you want.
I think it also has to do to the fact that because he's too used to the way the old Balrog is, and I think that goes with a lot of Balrogs. When you see a headbutt, we don't think instantly ultra punish. We think jab, jab, short, punish, because the headbutt didn't recover as fast, or it did recover faster back in the day.
I gotcha.
Not as much anymore, but it has to do with old habits dying hard.
That's such a huge difference of frame data, because like 22, you can go out to lunch, you can come back. If you didn't have charge, you can get charge, because that's a long time.
Oh, absolutely, especially since you're blocking.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, what, that would have been well over 400, maybe almost 500 damage. That raw ultra would have easily ended the round. So that's really unfortunate for Leo. I'm sure he's not happy about that one. We got.
I don't know why anybody would be happy with that match.
No, that match, as fun as it was to watch, kind of makes you cringe a little bit.
It wasn't the most fundamentally sound match, but you know what? It's the battle of guessing, and I get again. Leo came on top on the guessing game in the first match, but it gave CJ a huge momentum shift.
Exactly. And I think that's one of Leo's weaknesses. He always tells me he's got a lot of these tournament nerves, and that kind of comeback is something that could really make him second guess everything. Because that one hesitation, you know, cost him that match. So going into the next match, you know, he's going to second guess a lot of the stuff that was working the last match. It can really mess with your head like that.
Now, if you really like that Balrog matches that we showed you tonight, tweet us, #SRK TNT. We love Balrogs. Let us know.
We love the Balrogs. We got half the bracket Balrogs.
If you hate Balrogs, #SRK TNT. We hate Balrogs.
And we're sorry. All right, so we got Julio and Hargie.
Julio playing. I call him Julio. Julio
and Hargie?
I'm calling him Julio and Hargie. Julio playing Dat Yun.
Dat Yun and Dat Ryu.
Dat Yun and Dat Ryu. Right now. Let's go.
Now, I remember back in Vanilla AE when people were saying that Ryu did really well against Yun. I'm not sure, but I didn't talk to too many people. I just remember that being a thing that people were saying, is that Ryu had a lot of options in this matchup. I've never seen it for myself.
Well, if he had that in the Vanilla AE, then he has a ton more now.
Yeah,
because Yun is nerfed.
Definitely not as broken.
Thank God he's not as broken.
I
still hate Yun though.
I hate him because he's still good, and people, you know, people think he's really bad. He's not.
I hate the way the character design is by their developers since AE.
Yeah.
It was a terrible character design. And they knew it, and they said, you know what, we're going to make a character so damn strong just to mess with you guys.
Well, that's what they did with Old Sagat.
Yeah. Well, Old Sagat wasn't nearly as bad. No.
But it was just as intentional.
Nah, I wouldn't go as far as to say that.
Okay.
Personally, I don't feel that way because Sagat was still beatable.
Right.
And at least in the U.S., there was no Sagat winners.
Right.
In the U.S., only in Japan.
That. Oh, bring it back.
This is a big punish right there.
Obviously inexperience against blocking that ultra. You can dash back, dash forward, and do whatever you want. At least that's what I do. And if it's not reversal, just focus the last hit.
Right now, Yun trying to go in, make something happen. Ryu with enough to make anything happen. Both characters, both players on the verge, and Yun comes out on top there.
I believe I heard my name called, so I'm going to have to check in on that.
Absolutely, go handle it.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right here. So have Yun going in. Yun trying to get some momentum shift again. Yun just with the relentless offensive pressure, and joining me right now, Terry Kaneda. Except now he's distracted, so I'm by myself. Anyways, Yun takes the match handily. 1-0, Julio against Hargie. Now, if there's anything that needs to happen here, it's anything but that. Anything but random guess uppercuts. Especially in a situation when you know Yun is gonna cross you up. You definitely do not need to do that. Big stun combos going on. And right here, he's just getting read like a book, blocking at the wrong times, not jumping at the right times, uppercutting at the wrong times, and this is the kind of result that you get for making the wrong guesses. And that's not to fault Hargie at all. It's just a matter of getting outplayed right there. Julio again still with the relentless pressure and forcing Hargie to guess block, guess whether to jump, guess whether to backdash. And just a total beatdown in that second match. Hargie, no answers. And just not able to adapt fast enough to take care of Julio. So you're gonna join me yet, Terry?
Yeah, what's up? So who we playing next?
I don't know. Aren't you the one running the brackets?
No, I'm not actually.
Who brought? You guys brought 3 like double Balrogs on the stream in a row.
Okay, so check this out. Every Balrog from NorCal is here today. You don't
I don't play.
Anymore, but PR Balrog's here. We got One Time Hero,
Parker,
we got Slumpo, and CJ. That's 4 boxers, and we got Jab Drunk and his brother Jim. So that's 6 boxers in one tournament.
No, you guys had basically all 6 of them in the last couple of matches.
No, but if you check it, well, I mean, dude, there's 6 boxers in a
You guys could have made them play on a side stream and put somebody else on here.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see boxer, right?
Again, guys, if you guys like those boxer matches we showed you earlier, tweet us # SRK TNT. We love boxers.
Yeah, we love boxers.
And if you hate them, # SRK TNT. We hate boxers.
So the only boxer not here is the best one, which is Miranda, right? Super Yan.
Yeah, Super Yan, apparently the best boxer in NorCal.
I heard she beat One Time Hero.
She did.
But how did that match go anyway between One Time Hero and did he play CJ?
CJ.
How'd it go?
Mind-numbing.
Mind-numbing as in it was so beautiful that you saw some new boxer technology that you've never seen before?
No, mind-numbing as in Leo played into CJ's game. He won the first match of the first game, playing CJ's guessing game, and then lost the last 2.
Oh man, that's just all bad.
Ate a ton of headbutts.
All right, so let's see what we have next. Let's ask Hargie over here. Hargie, who we have up next?
Hargie, who we got up? Oh yeah, by the way, I was like when CJ did a random headbutt, I told him, of course you would. Of course, and then he looked at me. He was like, "What do you mean? Of course I would." Oh, I believe it. Okay, I'll believe it. We're on that.
All right, looks like I gotta play.
It's just for me, I was just gonna like. I have a feeling this is a headbutt. Of course you would.
All right, looks like I'm gonna play Kimmo, actually.
Kimmo and Terry.
Let me get someone on the mic with you, so you don't have to be all alone.
So Kimmo and
Parker,
Kaneda.
since he's sitting here.
Hey, get Parker, man. Might as well get Parker to commentate with me.
One match.
You don't look so happy that you have to commentate with me.
Well, no, it's not with you or anything. It's just I was on vacation. I'm on vacation.
One game, Parker. One game.
No, it's okay.
One game with me.
I've been watching kind of in the background, and it's like all boxer.
Balrog.
Yeah, what is that?
Balrog. I don't know. I just told Terry that. I was like, dude, what is up with you guys putting up boxers on the stream this entire
And
night?
not even just boxer. It was
Boxer.
versus boxer twice.
Boxer versus boxer. Boxer versus Honda. Boxer versus boxer.
This is the best.
I'm glad I didn't enter.
Well, right now it looks like we're gonna have Kimmo and Terry, so it's not gonna be boxer and boxer. It's
Thank
actually
God.
gonna be Hakan and Akuma. So
Your
good.
analysis right now, matchup. What do you
the
think?
matchup.
Yes, not necessarily just Akuma versus Khan,
But Kimmo against.
but
Terry.
Kimmo against Terry.
I'm actually gonna go with Terry a little bit just because Kimmo has a tendency to sort of like freak out
Really?
on pressure situations.
Really?
That's kind of what I noticed, anyways.
Uh-huh.
Like I always end up talking him up, and how great he is or whatever, and he's very good, but somehow he just throws some games away when he could just block or be solid, and it would work out. But
it may have to do with his fighting style. I think he prefers to be that aggressive and constantly working his way in versus having to wait and win my game.
Well,
I don't know. That's what I see.
And but it's not necessarily like when he's like forcing things. It's more like when he's on the defensive, it's just not there sometimes. There's no defense. No blocking. just wake up EX. It didn't work. You know, or backdash. He actually backdashes a lot.
He does.
But
I mean, Hakan's oil backdash is so.
Yeah, so maybe that's why he's very like.
I don't know how to beat that with Balrog. I personally don't.
Well, here we go. We're going into it. And obviously everybody knows Terry. I mean, he's kind of the
Mr. Jumpers, Raging Demons.
Yeah, you know, he's been doing, wow.
Oh, wow, very nice attempt at the catch there.
And that's one thing I think that Hakan, wow, okay. Terry's
that's going to definitely whiff.
I know we just said demons and everything, and
yeah.
that was like really random. I don't know why you did that.
Jumpers, and demons all happening in front of us right now.
Wow, Terry does not care. So now here we go. We might see Kimmo sort of flip out. There's the backdash, but Terry wasn't ready for it or anything. It worked out, though, but I would say you see that a lot more often than you really should.
Yes.
Wow.
And I don't know how and why Kimmo does some of the things he does. Like right there, like he didn't need to go for that slide. He got it.
Yes, right.
But he didn't need to.
Oh, okay. He takes the first round, though.
He does. Takes the first round.
Terry might not have been playing like as serious as he needs to be, I think. You see that little smirk when he won,
yes,
or lost rather, and that's kind of an indicator from him that, see, there's 2 backdashes in a row.
And, you know, again, I mean, I know Hakan's backdash is really good when he's oiled up, but, I mean, that might kick him in the butt eventually.
Yeah. And
especially against players like Ricky or PR Rog or, you know, somebody on a much higher caliber level.
The other thing is focus attack. Those 2 things you can really abuse when you play Kimmo as a player is how many times he focuses and his backdash. Just tendency to do that.
Those 2 things are 2 very particular things he does often.
And Terry's really good lead here. I don't think he's going to lose this unless he
I don't think so either.
Completely throws it away. There you go. He's got him in the corner. Didn't matter.
Yep. A dangerous jump earlier, that jumping short, that could have easily been Ultra 2.
Ultra 2, yeah.
By Hakan, even if he EX Hurricane, I think he would have landed in it.
It's true. Not to take away from this match, but we got this like Ninja Turtle new Season 3.3 layout. I kind of like it. Kind of Secret of the Ooze.
It's sick. I didn't notice that till you mentioned, but it's sick.
Well, this is the first time I've really seen it since I've been like kind of away from the game and commentary for a while. So
I'm not on the mic as much as you and Andrea are, so I never noticed the layouts.
Yeah. So now it's a pretty even match.
Gotta be careful with that right here. Terry being really aggressive and several times could have eaten Ultra 2.
Yeah, and it's a pretty good punish on the air fireball. So Hakan just sliding, I mean, that works. It should work almost every time. He's got to be careful, but it didn't matter. Kimmo is not showing that he's going to do anything to that. Oh, he got him.
That's a dead Akuma right there.
A lot of damage. Yep.
Tons of damage. Big smiles from Terry, but I'm pretty sure he's kind of salty.
Yeah, I think that smile is one of those nervous smiles.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, all right.
It's like, wow, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, now I might just end up eating my words because I really think I thought Terry would come out of this, but the way this first round is going, it still looks pretty bad for him. And he's just not playing right.
You know the old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I think, no offense to Terry, but he's the kind of guy who'll be fooled twice.
3 times even, maybe?
Maybe 3. but I'm pretty sure he'll fall for it a second time. We're going to see some.
Oh, here he goes, though. The Kuma Vortex, I mean, that's one thing you can never count out. Oh, he goes, thought Kimmo was going to hit buttons or something.
Eduardo.
And I really think we're going to see an Ultra 2 at some point from Hakan.
Oh, absolutely. Right there. Right when you said it. Right when you said it.
That's going to kill him for sure. He was just not respecting it. You got to figure.
He's fooling himself right now. Look at Terry. Just.
After 3 rounds, Kimmo finally pulled the trigger. Maybe it was all on purpose. You never know. Maybe it was just, he's like, all right, Terry's just going to keep doing this as long as I save it to get up a very big advantage in the second game. And now he's on match point.
Yeah, he is on match point. 3 rounds to none right now.
He has a super, so we know that Fireball is dangerous.
Oh, absolutely. And
oh, you get him? You got him.
And like I said, fool me twice, shame on me. And he fooled himself twice.
Wow. Oh, that air grab. Wow, Kimmo's looking really good right now.
Kimmo with just heavy
Kimmo is gonna
momentum.
get him. Yep.
The infamous Terry special.
He's gonna bring him back in the game. So this is still Terry can still bring this back. Wow, he's tried that 3 times. It's not worked at all.
I don't know if he's attempted to try and throw Hakan. I don't know if that even crossed his mind.
You know, that's something you can definitely do. I know when I play against Kimmo, that's what I do a lot, and it works.
If you have weapons to use to make somebody change their decisions defensively, you need to start using those. And
Yeah, he's kind of going to like the second level without going to the first level first.
exactly.
He's not setting up that Tatsu by doing anything.
Yeah, because that Tatsu is against standing techs and crouch techs,
Right.
but he hasn't really set anything up to get those to work.
Yeah. Ooh, all right, safe.
Now another full stick of butter from Hakan. Are we going to see a third?
And that's I mean that's
And that's what your call was. Oh my God! Oh my
the
goodness!
super has just been the weapon that's destroyed Terry.
Oh my goodness!
I don't think that's gonna work.
That's not. No.
Wow.
Terry gets bodied.
Terry loses that convincingly.
Oh my goodness! You could. Oh
Good
my
match for
gosh!
Kimmo. Am I playing? I guess I'm playing on the
I
stream
guess you're
now?
up. But thanks for tuning in. I mean, thanks for commentating with me,
Yeah,
Parker.
no problem.
You're joining me again as Mr. Eric Beck.
I'm back.
He's back.
All right.
Did you watch that match?
Yeah, I did. It was amazing.
Sorry.
Oh, did I get called again?
You're Dunzo. You got to go play against Joe.
Okay. All right. I'm against Joe. I'll see you guys.
It's fine. It's okay. I'm used to it, Ant. I'm okay. I'm used to it. Take everything away from me. Take everything away from me. Take everything away from me.
It's the battle of the century.
So up next, we got Mr. John Choy against Parker B. Slompo. Pretty sure most of you guys are familiar with John Choy already. John, one of the legends of Street Fighter. Been playing for, what, a decade and a half? 15 freaking years. Slompo playing for like 3 years. But these two very familiar with each other. Pretty good friends. They often do a lot of stuff together and hang out and whatnot. So I expect them to. I expect a closer game than most may think. But again, you know, John, a guy who can just really just roll through people in quick fashion. And John playing Akuma. Not really. I've never seen John play Akuma in my life. So very, very curious about this pick right here. Whips that Tatsu, gets punished, and kind of a stalemate. Nobody really has any kind of positional advantage. But John is taking a little bit of pressure that he shouldn't be taking, taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Both literally just trading hits back and forth, and now John has a bit of momentum. John has him in the corner. And just pressing crouching medium kick, because that'll be pretty much a lot of what Bbuck wants to do. Round one goes to John. Very nice reaction there. Crouching roundhouse against that crouching medium kick to John. And John just abusing that crouching medium kick. Not even bothering to go with crouching roundhouse too often. Just crouching medium kick. Misses that reversal DP. Should have been a jab. Fierce will whiff on a lot of occasions because, yeah, it is 3 hits. Slompo just really holding on to that lead, doing really well on his end, actually. Very impressed. But John just crushing him down, and now eats a headbutt to Sipper. This time the round goes to Slampo. Slampo trying to make the adjustments for this final round. He wants to go on top, especially because John's not even playing his real character. Wow, John eats that jumping roundhouse. And an overhead. And this should be a dead Akuma. Match 1. Game 1. Slampo. I hope John goes to Ryu, but he doesn't. He'll stick to Akuma. The man has a ton of confidence. Double DPs. Manages to punish Balrog somehow. And again, he's going with that crouching medium kick, but it's starting to get a little bit predictable here. And John just eating a ton of damage. John getting mauled by Parker. Parker not looking too happy for some reason, even though he won the round. I'm curious myself to why John chose Akuma. I mean, I don't know if he's trolling or feels saying for real, but match point for Slampo, but Slampo and a bit of a rut right here. John just constantly jumping earlier, and for a man who's jumping a ton the way Kaneda was, he's not getting punished nearly as much as he should be. Akuma in the corner. Balrog just needs one combo to finish this right now. Round 2 of that game goes to John Choy. Still match point for Slampo. They're playing very footsie-based right now, going in and out of the pocket, trying to measure each other's range, each other's timing. Very nice attempt by Slampo there. Walks in, walks out, crouching roundhouse. Excuse me for a second. Drinking some boba tea. It is delicious. Oh man. In the meantime, Slampo is just trying to play that footsies game against John, and you know, typically that's not the kind of match you want to go into. Misses an ultra, critical ultra right there. Very fortunate miss, but doesn't really matter. Should not have gone for that head, but that is not safe. He needs to block that and try to anticipate the move coming thereafter and punish if he can. You know, he probably could have just killed John with a dash punch super, even if he blocked it. So a little bit unfortunate there, but see if Slampo can pick up the pace and somehow get back in the match. John, though, just jumping and being extremely aggressive. Gets the stun. This time, John returning the favor. The match point, John Choy.
All right, I'm back in there.
Let's see what's going on. John Choy on match point right now. Earlier, Slampo on match point.
Okay.
Slampo really trying to play that footsies game with John, but usually that's not a wise decision, especially if footsies is not your forte. John with the air fireball and the crouching medium kick again, over and over. Maintaining his position. Doesn't even walk, doesn't even crouch.
Just sit.
Just stands. And there's a good reason for that. When you stand, you're not as fat.
Yep, your hitbox is smaller.
Exactly. So he's baiting out that crouching roundhouse so he can punish that on reaction.
I've also heard that if you're not blocking, you're actually skinnier. Like if you're not walking back.
I don't know about that
yeah,
one, but
I mean, that's just what I heard. But I definitely know that if you're standing, you are much skinnier.
I can't confirm the walking one, but I know the standing
Do not
one.
confirm or deny.
for sure when you're standing, definitely smaller hitbox. Definitely.
L2P making special requests on his handle.
So good. So good.
eHarmony L2P is now playing against is Ouyo Pop, right?
Say what?
Is this Ouyo Pop?
Yep.
L2P and Ouyo Pop? All right. So I saw Ouyo Pop play just a few weeks ago at Southtown where he did really well. He got third, losing only to, what was it, Harrison? I believe Harrison knocked him out in losers finals. I forget who sent him there though.
Yeah.
But he did really well. He knocked out a lot of people. He plays Guy.
For a lot of people who don't know his history, well, I call him Jeff. I can't call him Ouyo Pop because I've known him for far too long.
Oh yeah.
Way too long. I've known him since he was like a 15-year-old boy.
Oh really?
Here at MGL,
Wow.
watching me play Third Strike, and was like, "Hey, Crack, how do I play Third Strike?" He was like, "That guy."
Teach me? And then you were like, no, get out.
Like, get out of my face, son. No, but he
You
was.
ain't nothing.
No, but yeah, he's one of those guys that has he's been in the scene for a long time, and he's finally starting to shine a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, he's had a couple of good showings. He's done pretty decent and well against PR Raw. He's done pretty well against a lot of really well-known players. Here we got L2P versus Ouyo Pop, aka Jeff.
Now, the thing I really like about his guy is that his pressure is really solid. I mean, he keeps it on. Sometimes, you know, he gets, you know, blown up by the reversals. Sometimes he doesn't know when to stop. But when he turns on, yeah, he's in there and he's on.
Ouyo Pop, I mean, Jeff, he's, you know, his execution, his ability to control things is a lot better than when he first started. Back then, he was just more of an execution monster, but now he's actually starting to use his execution as a secondary.
Right.
And he's thinking a lot more, and that's one of the things that I try to tell a lot more players. It's just kind of like, it's just like playing basketball. You don't think about shooting, you don't think about driving to the basket. You just do it. But prior to driving to the basket, you're always outplaying your defender. You know, which way is he going to try and guess?
Yeah.
Is he going to guess your crossover? You know, essentially it's the very same thing with this. Is he going high? Is he going low? Is he going to throw?
You don't know.
You don't know. All of that has to be secondary.
Yeah.
Your mind game is going to come first. But you have to work on your execution to make it good enough before you can do that.
You got to make it so you're not thinking about it.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be anywhere in your head. You shouldn't have to worry about that. You got enough to worry about.
Exactly. So if you mess up a combo, fine. You messed up a combo, but you practice
Carry
a billion
on.
times.
Carry on.
You execute it 85% of the time. That is just
I have no idea
a
what
questionable, probably maybe a miscue there. I have no idea.
Is his flip like Akuma's Demon Flip, SRK hit?
No, it's fireball motion.
Oh, I have no idea.
Right there, big combo. Went for the safe jump.
Well,
very nice pressure right there. But he's got to be careful. Ultra one from Balrog. Balrog.
Okay, yeah.
Too many Balrogs today. Blankas look like Balrogs to me
And
too.
LTP plays Balrog, so.
I wouldn't be surprised if he made the switch.
Well, kind of proving that he didn't need meter to win that. I would expect a switch to either DJ or Guile. I wouldn't imagine.
I'd rather see DJ in this matchup because DJ does better against Guy than Guile does. Because,
why do you think that?
It's the cross-up medium kick with Guy. That's why.
Really? Oh, because Guile's lower to the ground?
Well, yeah, and then even if he tries to like reversal flash kick, it'll whiff.
DJ's up kicks for that rather
DJ's
than a
up
flash
kicks.
kick.
It'll control the pace. It'll prevent a couple of things from happening. You know. So I actually would have preferred the DJ pick, especially if you're playing multi-characters. You're not a specialist. If you're not a specialist,
you got to go for the matchup.
Yes.
You got to go for the little things like that.
Yeah. That's another thing with being a decent or a good player. What kind of player are you? Are you a specialist? Are you a counter picker?
And some people think that you know, being a counter picker just means, oh, you're just better because you have just a ton of characters, but it's very different from that. It is a division of your skills.
It is a division.
A lot of characters. It's not just, oh, you play enough Street Fighter to play all these characters. While
Absolutely.
that's true, those characters play very differently from specialists. It's completely different.
And aside from that, Ouyo Pop showing why a specialist is so good against a player who's not playing the matchup, especially because he's not a specialist.
Right. And you know, knowing, you know, if you don't know this matchup 100%, Ouyo Pop's got to take advantage of that. He's got to do some tricks, maybe. You know, throw a few more gimmicky things in there that he might not know works on Guile.
Guile is just not a gimmicky character. He's someone that you need to be absolutely solid with.
I would think
you
so,
have to know the matchup.
Every matchup.
I think he should have definitely went for GJ, and Guile was just not the best pick tonight.
It's, you know, Guile, everything is based off the extremely specific timings of your different hooks and spacings.
Like, see, like in that case, no, we didn't really have to go into the specifics of the matchup.
Yeah.
Because you saw right there, there was someone who understood the matchup better than the other.
Right. And Guile is just that character that lends himself to knowing, being exactly perfectly comfortable in any situation. Because that's just how Guile plays. You have to be perfectly comfortable in every situation.
Exactly. If you were not Lamer Boy 2010, Lamer Boy after 2010 Evo sucked, and that's my own brother. So I'm right off the bat, I'll say it. He sucks ever since Evo.
The flash kick that shook the world.
Yes, but I mean, aside from that, even then he played very solid, especially through the losers bracket. Holy crap, you know, that was an amazing performance by my brother. But other than that, ever since then, he's lost his touch. Diamond, hands down, #1 Guile in the States right now. So
well,
unless you're Lamer Boy 2010 or Diamond, you're not gonna win that Guile guy matchup.
Maybe if it's your. Oh, all right, I'm up on stream.
You're up again.
All right.
So I lose a little bit of analysis with the commentator because Ann Solomon takes people away from me. And she's trying to argue that case right now, but it's not going to work. Ann Solomon, a.k.a. SugarFiendX on Twitter. Follow her at SugarFiendX. Or follow me at CrackFiend. I don't have an X. Or hit up SRK TNT. Hashtag SRK TNT. Why are you taking commentators away from CrackFiend? She takes everybody away from me. Everything. Again, thanks for tuning in. SRK TNT. I've been through all the sponsors once. I've been through all the sponsors twice. And now I'm going to go through them a third time. Twitch TV, Castle Entertainment, Canada, Adark, and Golfland. Follow at Right Konami. And again, tune in. For those who just tuned in, I am CrackFiend on the mic. Just talking about shenanigans and all that good stuff. So next we got John Choy and Eric. Hey, what? So John's in losers? I guess John is in losers. I didn't even realize that. So I guess earlier John, I guess, eliminated Parker B. Slombo from the tournament. Pretty sure he did. Do you know if, is this losers bracket or is this winners? Losers? Because I know Eric said that he lost earlier. So. Anyways, I'm guessing this is losers. I'm not going to be able to confirm, but I'm pretty sure it's losers. And John picking jury. John just picking up a bunch of characters and not just putting all those characters to work. I think John's just gonna have fun tonight, and I don't really think he really cares about winning. And like we saw earlier, he was just jumping around like a madman, playing Akuma, doing whatever he feels like. And now the beginning of round 1, SFGE versus John Choy. Let's go. SFGE with a very nice tick grab there. Jumping jab. And now John in the corner. And that should be a dead jury. I don't know why Terry's trying to give John any kind of advice when Terry's probably the worst player on the planet. He lost to me earlier. I don't even play the game. Anyways, aside from that, John Choy starting off with the fireball games again. Earlier, had a miscue, ate up jumping fierce, and then ate a 360. And John in the corner again. And this looks like a repeat of what happened last round. Random super does not pay off. The kick 360. We're going to see a vortex. 2 EXs in a row. No fear from John. I respect that, but it doesn't really matter. Having no fear doesn't mean you're going to win. John definitely the man with the bigger name. John definitely a guy who's anybody should be fearful of. But he's still sticking with Jury. He still doesn't really give a damn. And as we saw in the other game, John drops the first match real fast to Slumbo and then takes the next. And so right now, John ahead of Geef. John could potentially make the adjustments right now and just really... Wow. Geef blocks the first part of the EX and then gets hit by the next part of it. I mean, that could have been a big punish right there, but... Wow, just John just completely reading him. And that's not an air backdash from Jury, so he cannot punish John with that level, the air 720. So John, looking to really repeat what he did the other time, losing the first match and just steadily just bombing on fools the next couple of matches. And right now he's just showcasing combos and just schooling SFGE right now. Random 360 there, makes a good guess. Oh my goodness gracious. How is John doing this? How is John doing this?
What's up, guys?
We got Annie Lee joining me right now. John lost the first match of the last of the match against he did against Lambo, and then right now lost the first match again against SFGE, and now is bringing it back and just mauling fools in the next couple of rounds.
Nice.
I think that's intentional.
Yeah.
I know people have told me before that John literally will lose the first match of a tournament to go into losers.
Well, you know, that's
people.
how them legendary players do it. You know, like you go in the hyperbolic time chamber, level up really fast, and body everybody.
And right now he's definitely bodying SFGE.
This matchup is so messed up. Like, Geef can't even walk forward, like at her roundhouse fireball, the one that goes really high, because he'll get smacked in the face.
Well, earlier he was walking forward, and then John ate a crap ton of things, and then now John just making him eat a crap ton of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, John's just doing that. He's just like, he doesn't really care. He has no fear.
Well, see, the thing is, that's actually a good, at max range, low forward to short pinwheel is actually a pretty good frame trap. Like, you can bait out more pokes and get counter hits.
Well, what is he minus when he does the light kick pinwheel?
I honestly don't know the frame data, but from what I understand, unless you DP it, it's pretty hard to deal with. The harassment anyway.
So he's pretty much at least -3.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Jury just playing like she doesn't really give a damn.
Yeah,
and
she's going nuts.
John in complete control of the matchup until this point. We are looking at a potential vortex.
Okay. This could be really, really bad depending on what comes next. And there it is, body splash. All right, this is a match point.
Match point for both players. Let's go.
You know, honestly, it's been a while since I've even seen SFG play. Like, I don't know. I mean,
I didn't even know I played this game. I only know him because I saw him at NCR helping as a judge.
oh really?
That's
Dude,
it.
come on, man! It's Street Fighter 4. Everybody plays it.
I don't play it anymore.
You don't play anything. Anyway.
I'm not irrelevant. This match is though. So John, under the pressure.
Really ballsy. Just dashes under the body splash.
I swear to God, man, John just doesn't really give a damn. His play style is so like, if he's not playing zoning, which is his actual style, then his offensive style is very close to being as good as that.
That's what I feel too. Like if you play like you don't really care, you go for risks that you don't normally take, and in turn, it could work out for you with all the mix-ups. But
SFGE
just takes it.
defeats John Choy takes it 2-1. John eliminated from the tournament.
Wait, so who do we got next?
I have no idea. That's depending on Ann. Ann stole all my commentators today.
Yeah, I can see that. I see 3 of them walking around, and that's why I'm here. Sorry, guys, you got to deal with me. And I'm here longer than 7 seconds.
If you guys aren't too sure about what he means by that, just YouTube Andy Lee 7 seconds, and you'll know what we're talking about.
The most famous scrub in NorCal. But I'm okay with that.
You beat Crizzle after that. I mean,
Level
you
3,
look
dude. I don't
you look
care.
terrible during in the meantime, but you beat him after that. You got second.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and hand it back to SRK. He's probably going to want to talk about his match.
If you want to, shoot.
All right. So that was interesting.
That was very interesting. John trying to do a repeat of what he did earlier with Slampo.
Yeah, picking odd characters.
John just I guess wanted to have fun.
I guess. I mean, Jury does do really well against Geef. You know, she has a lot of control. I don't think there was enough fireballs. Because I think that's Jury's strong suit, but Choy's rushdown was really getting me.
Choy's rushdown has always been really solid.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the styles that people don't see from him.
He was getting really into my head because he was blowing up crouch techs most of the time. The dash up, low forwards, those were all blowing up crouch techs. And I was like, oh god, he's in my head right now.
Yeah. Those of you guys who've never seen John play CVS2, you gotta watch him play N-Groove Akuma.
Just rush down.
His rush down N-Groove Akuma, or N-Groove or C-Groove. I mean,
is he going to try to make it out to Southtown then?
I have no idea. I really don't know. I want to see him.
I heard you were trying to assemble the team.
I am assembling the team.
It's going to happen.
Oh, I mean, one of my guys that I brought out took second place on Sunday.
Oh.
I mean, I took fourth, and I lost to my friend.
Uh-huh.
I was pretty salty, too. But
all right, so we got Jeff and Julio.
Jeff Julio. Going at it.
Jeff Julio the Julio.
Yun versus Guy. Let's go. Both players very familiar with each other. Pretty good friends. I play very often together.
All right. So a deeper level of mind game.
Yeah, this is more of a personal mind game. We might see a couple of guesses that's going to make us go, what the hell is this?
What is that?
But they're more familiar with each other's styles.
Yeah.
So that always happens when you see two players familiar with each other play against each other. You're going to ask yourself, why did he do that? And it's because I knew he was going to do it.
Because he knew.
Yeah. I mean, now we're seeing that kind of a match.
Yeah.
Both players, and no one really too ahead. Both players just being really aggressive, especially Jeff right now.
And what you're seeing from Jeff right there is a lot of safe holes within the pressure, which makes you think that in the past, maybe Julio was throwing out a lot of up kicks in a game. You know, it's the little things like that when you play against somebody a lot. And Ouyo Pop with full meter. Well, not anymore, but he had a lot of tools to use right there.
And of course, Jeff would EX Hurricane.
Of course.
Of course he would.
What could possibly go wrong?
That's just like an EX headbutt. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. He'll do it. Don't worry.
Don't worry, he's not going to punish.
So this time, Julio, the aggressor.
Wow.
And just...
Oh, okay.
This is a train wreck right now. Julio just way ahead.
You could follow up EX Palm, can't you?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe you dropped it.
He definitely did drop that.
Pressing the buttons too early.
Cancels the overhead into the shoulder tackle. I forget what the name of the move is called.
Something Japanese.
Something Japanese. In either case, Jeff making that comeback. Right now, he could actually take it. One combo is all it takes, but Julio chips him.
It confirms the chips.
Dude, commentating for a long time is hard, man.
Yeah. No, I haven't had like those really long commentating bouts yet, but just tonight, what a handful of matches.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's a handful of matches, and Julio drops a combo, meaty palm.
Oh, was in the corner, but made it out right in the nick of time. Right before Ouyo Pop could really lay on the pressure.
Yeah, now Jeff tried to, he guessed that Julio was going to jump, so he went for the jump air grab.
Yeah.
Completely whiffed, gets punished, loses.
Throws himself in the corner.
Yep. Game 1, Julio.
In a very convincing last round.
Big comments from Julio there. Again, Jeff in the corner, never, it's just not a good position, and that's what happens.
Yeah.
He gets stunned.
Playing Julio earlier, his corner pressure is legit. I really like his corner pressure. You know, me against Geef, just using those big pokes to just keep me in there. He can really get in your head right there.
Julio with a dash punch. I don't know why he did the rush punch. A guy was in the middle of some mix-ups, and he was point blank in his face. So nice guess there by Guy. And again, that's one of those things where you're like, what the hell just happened? Why the hell would he do that?
Yeah.
And again, that's because he knew.
He just knew.
Jeff in need of some momentum right now, and some momentum is exactly what he was trying to get.
He dropped it on the floor.
Exactly.
And it curled up and died. And we have the Canadian Ultra.
Big punish right there. Big combos, big damage. Hey.
Hey.
Oh.
And that's when you because you didn't use the full meter.
And Jeff
There
takes
it
it.
is. Very
2-0.
quick. That was a very quick second match.
That was indeed
Very convincing.
very quick. Did Jeff win his match earlier? I forgot.
Against.
Whoever he was playing against.
Wow, yeah. Who was it against? Yeah, it was against LPN.
Ah, yeah,
so he did
L2B,
win
L2B.
that. L2B, my bad. The acronyms.
He could qualify as LPN, though. LPN does look like he's
The
black.
stand-in. LPN's not here. Let's get L2P in there.
Shoutouts to LPN, a.k.a. Ja Rule.
You can follow him on Twitter at OOOITZLPN.
It's his birthday this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, gotta leave in like, oh, crap. I gotta leave in like 20 minutes.
And like soon.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be hanging out with him pretty much all weekend and getting drunk as hell.
Chill. Sounds fun.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of afraid.
Scared?
Kind of scared.
Are you gonna see the Avengers movie?
That's what we're doing tonight.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's why I gotta leave
I
early.
heard it's hot. I heard it's really hot.
I heard the movie is awesome.
In the car ride over, Hargie was blowing up. He was all like, "Dude, Hulk messes stuff up."
I didn't even know Hulk was in the movie.
Yeah, he was in the movie.
Okay. Now let's not talk about it anymore. I'm getting too hyped now.
Oh, you getting too hyped?
Getting too hyped now.
Spoilers: Hulk messes stuff up.
No, don't tell me anything. I didn't watch the movie yet. Why are you mofos trying to spoil stuff for me?
I haven't seen it. Don't spoil it for me either.
All right, so I don't know who we got next, but
we got the search cam looking for our opponents. Where's our...
I don't know, man.
Who's running this thing?
And probably. And stealing matches and then not putting matches on. I respect that.
Let's you sign up for that?
Again, you guys, message us. Hashtag SRK TNT. Why is Ann not putting matches on the stream?
Ask her.
What's up?
So hopefully we get our next match lined up. I don't know where our judge went. Doesn't seem to be calling any matches.
Yeah, we haven't called any matches yet. I see a couple of matches playing on the side stations right now. I'm pretty sure those are losers matches. I think one of the reasons why some of the matches aren't being called also is because SFGE is going on.
Okay.
And it might be in grand finals right now.
All right.
Shout outs to those of you at home tuning in today to watch SRK TNT, brought to you by our buddy. What's up?
And yeah.
Yeah.
We're holding it down right now. I'm SFGE.
Definitely.
We got Crack Fiend.
Hi.
Blowing it up. We got a lot of dead air right now.
No, we actually have a lot of dead air. Why is Ann not? Hashtag SRK TNT. Ann, what are you doing? I'm going to tweet that right now. Hashtag right now.
Let's get an exhibition match or something.
Let's get something on here.
Let's get somebody on it.
Which one of you guys want to see me talk smack? I'm sure none of you guys do. SRK, TNT, and where are my matches?
We need our matches. Okay, good. All right.
Let's show you guys. Right. Oh wait, you can't see. Crap. Too much glare. Never mind. Tweet. Now, one of the things that's been going on, you know, like, there's two things that I'm trying to do. I got a new laptop recently, and I'm streaming.
Okay, cool.
But I'm not streaming Street Fighter at all.
What are you streaming?
I'm streaming other games that other Street Fighter players play.
Oh, okay.
So
like, I want to be
like,
the Boshu or the Boshi. Or
well, I'm just trying to show like versatility
okay.
as a competitive player, because I don't have enough time to compete.
Is that
in
me
this.
again? Oh, it's you? You? Okay.
Okay, so never mind. So,
for a sec. I was
so
like,
a quick little thing for you guys. I'm doing this stream, so it's on my stream. So twitch.tv on /crackbean, and I'll do like Dota 2 with like PR Balrog, Lamer Boy,
cool.
and a couple of other Street Fighter players in the community. You know, like I'm trying to show versatility for the SF community in more than just one game. That we're like, you know, we can play and compete in a multitude of games, should we choose.
Something that you don't dedicate your life to.
No. Exactly. It's something that we don't dedicate our lives to, but we show that we have a competitive edge and that we can actually compete. Do we make the choice to? You know?
Definitely. I definitely get that. You know, when I was first testing out streaming stuff, all I did was stream Game & Watch Gallery for the Game Boy for a full hour.
Nice.
It's a lot of fun to kind of remind yourself that there are other things fun, not just Street Fighter, not just, you know, fighting games.
Shout outs to Mike Ross. You owe me Dota matches, you mofo.
Better pay up. Pay up those Dota matches.
Oh, he added me on Steam the other day, and then I had to go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta Yozi matches. But I don't know. I've been playing with like, do you know Billy? I don't know what his tag is, but he plays Marvel.
Oh, the Marvel player. Yeah. Okay.
So he's been playing Han and Dota with me.
Okay.
Patrick.
Okay.
Marvel player.
Sure.
He's playing that with me too. I mean, there's a lot of people that play like a multitude of video games. So.
I played Dota back in the day, Warcraft 3, when it wasn't like its final thing, when it wasn't established. Back in the day when there was like 12 heroes. Yeah.
So I mean, like any of you guys hearing this, and any of you guys that are watching that do play Dota, feel free to hit us up. I mean, like feel free to hit me up. You know,
sure.
At Crackbean, like I always tweet when I'm streaming, and you know, let's get an in-house game with a couple of Street Fighter players, some shenanigans. You know, I'll play together, have some fun, and you know, get more in tune with the community.
Sure.
This is another great way to connect yourself with some players and actually gain some knowledge on Street Fighter too. You know.
Right. Exactly.
Versus just, I mean, we don't just play Dota. I mean, we'll spit some knowledge to you guys on Street Fighter stuff as well.
Yeah.
It's a great way to you know, a great melting pot. You know,
exactly.
for
Make some buddies. Okay, so I'm called again. So I'll be right back.
All right. So next up on the stream, we have Hargie versus L2P. Ryu versus Blanca. And I hate to go off topic about other video games, but seriously, if you guys do play, holler at your boy. Get some games in. And, you know, I just want to be able to figure out another way to really get this community, you know, growing even further. And I think one of the next things for this community to grow is cross-cultural or even cross-gaming. So Ryu versus Blanca. Hargie, a very solid Ryu in NorCal. Outside of John Choy and XSK Samurai, he's probably third behind those two. And Anne told me to take a look at my phone, and she texted me, "I jacked your commentator." Don't give me that. No, don't give me that. No. And she's distracting me from the match. I'm going back to the match right now. So Hargie with not a lead anymore. And it's distracting me hardcore right now and trolling me like, wow. Dude. I'm distracted. I'm going back to commentating this before I have to leave. Street Fighter Cross second result. So as L2B wins that round, we have for our results for Street Fighter Cross second, first place, Ricky and PR Balrog. Second place, Kelvin. And third place, I don't know who third place is. I guess L2B. In either case, that doesn't really matter. Street Fighter Cross second is a dead game anyways.
Back to a much more important game, Hargie. There's plenty of ways to punish that EX ball, but Hargie just not in the right distance to make the right option selects, or even guesses to prevent that from happening. And right now, Side just got handed the Marvel brackets. Over on the winner's side, we have Ricky against Patrick in the first round, CJ and PR Balrog in the second round of winners. Hargie with the big ultra. Oh wow, he jabbed Blanca out of his EX ball. Probably not a reaction, probably just happened, but you know what? You take what you're given, and you just use the cards that you're dealt with. And that went in his favor. Took that round handily, and now he's got to move that momentum into the next round and just bring it to L2P. Pretty good lead right now for L2P. Oh, very big miscue right there. Whipped uppercut could have been punished a lot worse, and you know what? Again, just dealing with the cards that you're dealt. Wow, nice hit confirm right there from Hargie. Crouching medium punch, buffered into super, and Blanca dashed into it, so that definitely was going to hit. This time game 2. Oh, Blanca nearly eased that forward fierce. Very fortunate that he reacted well. Backdashed, prevented Ryu from getting a huge combo. Right now we're looking at a couple of 50-50 mix-ups with cross-ups and whatnot. And that's kind of Blanca's bread and butter. Once you get that knockdown, you try to get that 50-50, you know, like, is he going to Blanca ball cross me up? He's going to Blanca ball throw. Is he going to Blanca ball backdash jump? Is he going to Blanca ball jump? I mean, he's just trying to force you to guess all game long. Okay, real talk, shoot. I need to leave soon, and I feel really bad, but I gotta leave soon, because LPN is calling the crap out of my phone. But I gotta finish this match before I leave, so I don't look like a scumbag, because I'm not a scumbag Street Fighter player. I'm gonna talk about the match, because I keep on getting off topic here. But Ryu, Blanca, Fireball, moves, stuff, and throws. Hargie takes it. As you can tell, there's a lot of other things on my mind right now, but Hargie takes that round. I don't know what happened, how he took that round, why it came that close, but it did. On to the next round, though. Ryu with the fireball. Very nice hit confirm. Again, that crouching medium punch. He's always buffering just in case Blanca hits something out and the medium punch somehow beats it out. That one, I'm not sure. It looked like he whiffed a crouching medium kick. I'm not too sure. And then he reacted uppercut. Well, Hargie, you know, just spacing it out properly now. Not that time. He ate a slide, and we're looking at some Oki mix-ups right here. I've been calling those 50-50 mix-ups earlier. I just realized. How stupid of me. But in either case, Oki mix-ups and Blanca again. More Oki mix-ups. Should he decide to be gimmicky right here, which he doesn't, and I'm thankful of that. Hargie on match point, but he doesn't have a lead, so he's got to be a little bit precarious here. He's the anti-air crouching medium punch. And again, you know, the spacing right there by Hargie, a lot of miscues on that spacing right there. He shouldn't be throwing fireballs from that distance. That is easily reacted to with the slide. A couple of bad miscues by Hargie. Could have taken it. But he has the chance this round to seal the deal. Nice uppercut. And again, you know, with those fireballs from that distance, you know, L2P blocked those two, so he's going to look for the third one. I know he's going to be very cautious of that now. Blanca's with that patented, you know, block my electricity. I'm going to pierce you in the face right after. And again, just the ill-advised fireballs from the wrong distance, eating slides all day. Definitely should not be doing that.
All right, back in there.
Back.
All right.
So we got Hargie on match point right now,
Okay.
1-0. L2P should not Blanca ball at all.
No.
If he does, he's
unless
looking
you
at
see
losing.
that fireball. You've got to see it first.
Hargie should not use any EXs right now just to save that, force the pace of the game. And the
Yes.
pace is in his favor.
Let
One
Blanca
mistake.
kill himself.
Yep. Unless he can just move in, but right now time is running out, so he doesn't have to save that.
There is not much time. I see Hargie timing this out. I've seen him do it before. He can do it. It's only 8 seconds.
He needs to
worried
not.
about hop gimmicks. That's what he's worried about.
Earlier he threw a lot of ill-advised fireballs. Oh,
that was great, but that was so
my gosh.
perfect.
Kind of lucky right there. He kind of got lucky. He threw it out at the right time.
Yeah, that was such great timing on that. I thought for sure, I was like,
a medium kick or a roundhouse
yeah.
and lose the match right there.
I thought he was totally going to lose the life lead right there.
So next up we got Ricky versus Kelvin. No edge. And I got to pick up this call because I might have to leave right now.
All right. I'll hold it down for now.
Yeah, hold it down, please.
So, all right. I'll see you later. That was Crack Fiend. He might be back. He might not. But right now we got Ricky. I'm calling in back up on this. All right, looks like they're jumping in it. All right, we got Ricky Ortiz versus No Edge. Got Rufus Makoto. All right, so it seemed like right at the beginning of the round, No Edge gave Ricky a lot of room. Seemed to be pretty afraid of those pokes. And right now, Ricky's just laying on that pressure in the corner. This is not where you want to be against Rufus, and especially not Ricky. And that was a very convincing first round. I would hope to see No Edge try to hold his ground a little bit, because it seemed like Ricky just pushed him to the corner pretty effortlessly. And let's see if he changes his game plan a little bit. All right. All right, what was your name again?
Kevin.
Kevin.
But,
nice to meet you. What do they call you?
Most people call me Blackness.
All right, Blackness. All right, so we got Blackness on the mic. Ricky Ortiz is running up a storm. No Edge seems to just be getting pushed into the corner just so quickly and pretty effortlessly. and I want to see him try to hold his ground a little more.
Yeah. He should be pretty familiar with the matchup. I mean, they play each other a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I session with Kelvin too, and I also play Rufus, so
Okay.
yeah, he should be pretty familiar with the matchup. But you know, this is Ricky.
Yeah. How do you feel Rufus Makoto overall? Like, how would you feel about that?
When you get a pretty good momentum lead on Makoto, you know, with the dive kicks, I mean, the most he can do is get out, you know, jump back fierce or maybe backdash or go with the command grab. But
so like not too many tools to get out of that.
But I mean, you know, it's whoever's smarter, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And it looks like just whoever gets the first hit, apparently, because you know,
Makoto does a lot of damage and stun.
Big damage.
Yeah, Rufus doesn't have that much stun to play with. So.
That's true.
Okay, so
well,
Noah's just getting in there.
He had the first hit, but lost his momentum.
We'll see how he goes.
All right, content to try to keep that life lead.
Is it 1-0, Ricky?
Yeah, 1-0 Ricky. This is, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Seems like Ricky blocked the cross-ender in the wrong direction. Gets the target combo. So this is a horse position.
Noah is still in here.
Still in here, but in the corner. Drops the combo. We had some good blocking there for a while, but then Ricky's like, you know what? Fine, come to me.
Yeah.
If that's how you want to do it.
This is a match point for Ricky.
Yep. And Noej has the momentum right now.
Here we go. Pretty good lead.
He's got the control. It seems like right when he gets that life lead, he seems content to just sit there.
Yeah.
When you would think that Makoto is more fit to just keep going
she's an
nonstop.
aggressive type character,
Yeah. I mean, it must just be respect for the Messiah. I guess it just has to be.
Yeah. Well, Rufus is sitting on almost 3 bars, so
yeah, I mean, because you're more likely to see a Makoto who doesn't know how to turn it off.
Yeah.
Rather than one who decides to not keep going.
Oh.
Still got a sizable life lead though, getting that new the jump away fierce.
So he's gonna play the keep away game.
Oh, and Ricky gets target combo to ultra. That could be it right now. That's a lot of damage. That thing was fully stocked. Oh wow!
But the target combo scales it a lot.
More scaling than I thought. And there's the dive kick.
Oh,
Drop the combo into chip.
Game goes to Ricky.
Ricky looked a little surprised when when the chip came out. He was kind of like, oh wow, okay.
Kind of curious
That's fine,
to see what
I got it right here. Yeah.
Kind of curious to see what No Edge did. You know, maybe he went with the EX command grab.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, we'll never know. But you know, it wasn't. You got blew up by that Messiah.
Yeah.
Well, was it chip or did he get hit?
I think it was an actual hit. It was counter hit Messiah,
counter hit. So went for something.
Yeah, I think I saw the EX flash from No Edge, so he probably went with something.
Okay.
Just don't know what.
I guess. I mean, Makoto, it doesn't seem Makoto has really any of those blowback moves. Like, I don't think he would, like, dash punch or anything.
There's too much startup on that.
Yeah, so I really wonder what he was going for.
Well, moving on to our next match, we got PR.
Oh, we got Eduardo and Kimmo.
Yep.
So we got Hakan Balrog.
Kimmo's been putting in a lot of work into his Hakan, you know, ever since Super.
Yep. Ever since day 1 Super,
Yeah,
he said, I saw that trailer and I went, who's that guy in red?
Yep.
I want to play that guy, and he never looked back.
Yep, the Turkish wrestler, man.
He's wanted to, because Hakan is bad.
Yeah.
But he hasn't looked back yet.
So I respect it. You know, he's put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
He's finding out, you know, new technology every day. You know, practicing a lot, getting himself better, and coming out to these tournaments every week, and you know, doing work. So,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Probably the hardest working Hakan.
Yeah.
At least the hardest I know. So, and
he's one of the few, you know, that
definitely
actually stick with Hakan.
who love a character so much.
Yeah.
So as for the matchup, I've heard people say, such as Ultra David, say that this is in Hakan's favor. because it's kind of like your, default mathematics on grappler versus Balrog. It seems like all the grapplers seem to have a certain edge on Balrog. It's just damage output.
Yeah.
You get in with a grappler, and Balrog's gonna have trouble. He doesn't have those tools to just blow people away, and he does, but they're extremely unsafe. So right now we got the life lead from Kimmo, and wiggling too much. Eduardo blows him up with the dash punch.
All right, he's gonna get some free EX oil.
Yep. That oil lasts a long time when it's EX, so this is when Hakan's going to try to push Eduardo, and since Kimmo lost his sweet life lead, and there we go. Kimmo's picked up. Back in the corner.
Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, here we go. That clutch duck. Oh!
Wow. Picked him up.
Nice.
What's he going to do? Unbelievable. Cowers under the dash punch and command grabs him.
The EX dash.
That was so sick.
Yeah, that was pretty godlike.
I mean, if you look earlier, that EX headbutt, if Kimmo blocked that, he would have been chipped out.
Yeah.
And then he goes on to perform that. It was just this series of insane mix-ups.
You could see the amount of, work and
focus.
Focus.
I mean, to
reactions,
not crack right
everything.
there. All right, PR doesn't like those buttons. Punishing him really well. Oh, and there's the lift, and that's got to be it.
You know what I noticed? A lot of matches, when you play Street Fighter, they end in 69. Always.
It's like this average time that, if someone's got really good momentum, and the other guy's fighting back only so much.
Yeah, I always look at the clock, and it's always 69.
If you bodied somebody, it's between 75 and 80.
Yeah. Like, standard Street Fighter matches are between, 60, 70, maybe 50s, but then those long ones, like high level, they can go down to, timeout.
Those are the best ones. As much as people hate them, when you win a match that was timed out, that feels so good.
The suspense, too. It's like,
exactly.
The clock's ticking and your heart's beating.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
All right, Eduardo keeping the zoning in with that stand fierce. That is the best thing that Balrog can do to these grapplers. Once the grappler's in the corner, you keep them in there with that stand fierce. And that was a really weird combo.
Yeah.
He canceled out of the overhead and actually linked it because he actually got the hit instead of making it safe.
Yeah. And then he went with the untechable. So you wanted to keep him there. All
right, so I think PR is feeling really comfortable right now. He didn't crack at all when Kimmo had that sick comeback on him. You can tell he's in Kimmo's head a little bit. PR is just that fast Balrog. That fast, I know what you're up to. Because you got so many Balrogs that like to sit down and like to keep you away, and then, oh, here's my opportunity. PR just seems like the character is just like, I'm in your face. And it's like a safe rush down.
Yeah.
that weird contradiction.
With Balrog too, I mean, especially, his dash punches, most people can't really punish them effectively.
Most of the cast,
And he has a really long sweep range. I mean,
so Balrog really lends himself to that, but what really gets into people's head is that that's not what you're fighting against.
Yeah.
You're fighting against someone who's pushing you and pushing you.
Here we go with the pressure. Khan has no oil, so...
Oh, that was definitely an ultra punish right there. That was just not ready for that reaction, because, the reason you pick Ultra 1 is if he dash punches too close.
Yeah.
All right, so that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Now we got Ricky against somebody. All I heard was Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky and Julio. I think that's what it was. Yeah, Ricky and Julio. The
Should be interesting.
The Yun and the Rufus.
Battle of the dive kicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I still believe Rufus does have the best dive kick. I mean,
hitbox-wise, yeah. It's the fact that with Yun, it's the fact that you tacked on a dive kick to so much more.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
You have 3 different directions.
Yep.
And, it's just the way you can use them, what you can do with it. But then again, Rufus still has that jump back dive kick.
Yeah. So, it's just a matter of Yun has so much else.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, why would you throw a dive kick on top of that?
Yeah.
Even though it's not great, it just lets you decide to get close to your opponent. And that, for a character like Yun, that's incredibly helpful. All right, I got to play a match. You got One-Time Hero on the mic.
Hello. What's up? We got One-Time Hero. Were you playing a match?
I was playing casuals on the side and I was getting messed up.
Oh. Casuals on AE or?
Yeah. AE, yeah. I play a lot of AE. So anyway, I love seeing Julio get pretty far. He was a little bit down earlier saying that he wasn't getting top 5, but here we are playing against Ricky, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, you know, this is a matchup he really, really understands. So let's see if he can capitalize.
Yeah. Dropping some leads.
I like the command grab. Nice recovery.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, and then... Oh, you can't believe he saved... Oh, there we go. Ricky's going to try to save for the kill right here. Oh, nice escape by Julio. Yeah, he's dead now.
Yeah?
Yep.
I like watching, you know, Lupin versus Yun. It's like, it's fast. You know, it's like, you got to have that fast, like, thinking. Because then, you know, whoever gets momentum first usually dominates toward the end of the match.
Right,
so.
and their health and stun are pretty low, so pretty much a good read can stun either character or just, you know, pretty much kill them. Because Rico will turn something like, you know, a jump back move against like that move right there, and he'll just, you know, jump at you with roundhouse and punish you. So something that might be working before will all of a sudden not longer work. So as you can see, Ricky's just going in like, kind of like, I want to say disrespectfully, he's going to win right here. See, I like the first game. This game just pretty much got out of control.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to like control the space. He didn't have much damage on him.
He's respecting Ricky way too much.
Maybe Julio will take a minute and try to figure it out.
Yeah. We'll see how this next game goes.
Oh, he's going to go right back in. Let's see.
And is that safe, the heavy dash point?
Oh, yeah, it's safe. Usually EX is the most safe.
Okay. Oh, okay.
See, I like how Ricky opts to not just do the damage, but instead wants to do the Oki. Against the wall with this kind of a life lead, he has nothing to lose. And once again, we're at 77 seconds, and Julio's a little bit low on health. Hopefully he'll be able to... There you go. Now with corner control, hopefully he can take it out. Nope. Ooh. I swear, no matter what character you are, those dive kicks are hard to deal with.
Yeah. Ricky's dive kicks are just... It's like, you would think, you know, it's just like a normal dive kick, but the way Ricky dive kicks is like, there's actually thought behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, he's not just dive kicking just because it's, you know, Rufus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And then the thing I would like to see is, like, if he would bait one Messiah kick, he might be in this game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, wow, Nate doesn't need it in this case. Let's see how he feels so he can finish it. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Even though they use the meter, it's definitely worth it. Anytime you can kill Ricky, you know, take him out.
Yeah. Oh.
I like the option select to stop the throw.
So they're both going to play it safe.
No, he wants to go in. I think he should try to get out, but there you go. Oh. Very good.
No follow-up into a grab.
Exactly. He's like in his mind.
Yeah. So Julio running on no health. Here we go.
Yeah. See, the whole time he didn't try to punish him, and then right there, you know, something that was working before is no longer going to work. That's Ricky's game.
Once he sees it,
so
you know,
solid.
Godlike reactions.
Godlike reactions.
So we're going to move into our next match. Where's Terry?
Hargie. So yeah, here we are at TNT Thursday Night Throwdowns, weekly at Milpitas Golfland here.
Usually starting around 7:30, you know, maybe a little late. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people every single week, very consistent. A lot of people hungry here. This is brought on by Capcom Entertainment with sponsorships with Canada, Adark, and Golfland Entertainment here.
Also, Is it who's the stream by?
Oh, the stream is by SRK.
Oh, okay, SRK.
Shoryuken.com.
All right.
So yeah, I love going to SRK, like especially when you're wanting to learn stuff. Yeah, Andy has his hand out. With the new games, especially if you're playing SF Cross Tekken,
yeah,
check out the guides over there. They're really good. Cut commercial. Okay, good.
All right.
Yeah, Kimmo today, he beat Kaneda. Kaneda every single week he says that, Kimmo's free. He doesn't understand why anyone loses to him, which is a big troll for everyone because that's not true. Like, Kimmo is pretty much the best and only Hakan in NorCal.
Put in the most work, like we said earlier, since Super.
Mm-hmm.
Since day one Super, he's dealt with all the different changes, and I think he's really happy with this new, patch for 2012.
Yeah, get oiled up at the beginning. It's real good. So now he's going to play against Edge, who's having a really good day today. He also beat Kaneda. He beat me.
Honda?
Yeah, with Honda.
Okay.
I know back in Super he was playing Makoto.
Yeah, Makoto for a little bit.
Especially in AE because Makoto was the best, or one of the best at that time. But then now in AE 2012, he's going back to Honda. Honda's very good.
Yeah.
Edge. These players know each other, so we'll see how it works out. Sometimes the hardest matchups is when people really know each other and know the play style.
Yeah, especially in tournament.
Oh, yeah.
So Honda's sitting on a pretty good life lead. Still trying to get in there.
Pushing to the corner. Oh, this is where it turns around. I like how you opposite choose the oil up right there.
Yeah. Oil over everything else, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hakan with no oils.
I mean, would you rather have 10 damage or, sprinkle some oil on you?
Yeah.
Like, Kimmo knows what the answer is. So, apparently he can't do anything about the headbutts. But if Honda chooses to jump in, he's going to... Oh, here we go.
Nice grab.
They pretty much have the same life, and they both have that neutral jump fierce. The stop sign fierce.
Yeah.
So even with a slight... Edge has a slight life lead. Hopefully he'll, there you go.
Oh.
Wow, he kind of threw that away.
Yeah, I know. Smart neutral jump.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Let's see what he does. Tricky. That was
Kimmo,
tricky.
Yeah, Kimmo wants to take them for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really clutched it out right there in this match that you would think would be kind of turtly.
Is that catching Honda on the... when you wake up, you have to stand for a certain frame? Is he?
Yeah.
Did he catch him on that frame?
He's catching him on his first standing frame.
Oh.
He's doing the crouch thing for timing.
Yeah.
So...
And that's tricky, too. I mean,
it's
catching that
tricky.
one frame, I knew Hakan can do that stuff, but...
You have to wake up and do something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you wake up nothing, or even waking up block, you'll still be standing.
Yeah.
So you get trapped.
So, that's kind of tricky.
Yeah, he took... See, these kind of losses where you're right there, like 0-0 health, all of a sudden you lose. I'm happy that Edge was able to just hold on to it. Now he's back in the winning position again, having him against the wall.
So getting in there, getting some chip.
Yeah, he doesn't really do much of anything. Just standing fierce, get him out, and he dies.
Yeah. Hakan doesn't have oil, so might as well,
What's he gonna do?
Yeah.
He doesn't even have the enhanced defense of the Ouyo also. So.
Oh, okay. Oh. Big punish.
Yeah, big punish. So pretty much with each round of this match, Honda's had the lead and like pretty much bullied Hakan, and Hakan's kind of just tricked his way into getting damage.
Yeah.
Like jumping back, like randomly. Yeah, there you go. Watch.
Making good reads.
Maybe he has a good setup after that. No, just oiled up and back up.
Play safe. Oh, Honda's sitting on a full stick of butter.
Yeah.
Full ultra. Kimmo has 3 bars. Oh. And that's tricky too. I mean, you see Hakan sliding up to you. It's like, you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and he's a really tricky slide.
Yeah.
Like he can just like go left or right, and all of a sudden he's just quick.
Yeah.
And when sitting on that much meter, he can't even jump out.
Yeah.
So I mean. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I like how that combos too.
Probably one of the only people because his dashes forward so quickly.
Yeah.
Especially with oil that he can actually combo through that.
It's one of those things Hakan really needs, you know?
Yeah, this is the second time you see Edge's headbutt to be turned into like a Hakan 3-hit combo for like probably almost 300 damage.
Yeah.
It's like kind of crazy. Like that pretty much just on mistakes alone, Kimmo has been able to control and set the pace of this match.
Oh, he's expecting another butt splash.
Okay, it's still close, but there you go.
There you
Wow,
go, yeah.
wow. See?
Nice punish.
Every single special move he does, he's just right outside of the hitbox.
Yeah.
And he punishes him and punishes him and punishes.
And it's pretty good damage too, you know, for a punish.
Yeah, solid damage, and then, you know, he can opt to oil up again, etc. You know, it's very good stuff by Kimmo.
Very smart stuff.
Very smart stuff.
So Kimmo got the full super.
Right, and I would be careful with those standing roundhouses he's just throwing out, because that's what's causing these focuses, and he can actually just get in. You know, he's like a little bit worried about it. Yeah, I would try to mix it up with some jabs and do some. There we go.
All right.
Let's see.
Just gonna try and get away, oil up.
See, even when he's backing up right here, I keep thinking that he's just relying on Edge to make a mistake.
So
I mean, what do you think? He's just pretty much punishing mistakes. It's not really anything that Kimmo's doing other than being kind of elusive with his oil on.
Yeah, he's pretty much playing off Edge's mistakes.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow. Let's see what he did. Probably cower move.
Nice.
Oh, my God.
Jump back short.
Cement shins.
Really good reads, really solid play. We got Andy.
Kimmo, man. Kimmo.
Really solid Hakan.
And then you have SFGE waiting in the ranks. So earlier in the bracket, Julio faced off against SFGE first round. And Julio won.
Okay.
I'm hoping that SFGE takes some, life lessons, try to see what's going on, because, on paper and the Geef forums on Shoryuken.com, they're all like, oh, Geef wins this matchup free.
Yeah, for free?
Not free, but 6-4.
Okay.
Right? But when I watched it, Julio was so proud of himself. He's like, no, man, 2-0. I beat him 2-0.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Julio. 2-0? 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, real serious. So
maybe it's player versus player.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe just reading him or something. Like, every time he got close, you see, like, some EX up kicks, and then, I'm just hoping we're going to see something a little bit different.
I always like watching, Geef players. They're really, really patient. They
usually.
Yeah, they got to make really good reads, really smart reads.
And commit.
Yeah, you have to commit. Once they get that one knockdown, it's like,
over.
It's all in, or what are you gonna do? So.
Oh, you're gonna die. 54% comeback mechanic known as Ultimate Atomic Buster.
So we got SFGE looking really concentrated. So is Julio.
Yeah, Julio's like, doing some fake dive kicks, didn't do the fake first one. And when he blocks that high, he's going to be -2. So, like, that's a free grab if he's able to do it.
Uh-huh.
I really like the patience by Julio trying to, even though he didn't make it, he's still neutral jumping, still trying to bait something and try to see, pick his spots and try to dive kick in.
SFGE looking really solid right now. Pretty good life lead.
There you go. He can fight this from the corner if he wanted to.
Yeah. Nice.
There you go, yeah.
So see, got the cross up.
Oh, very good, very good. What's he gonna do?
Oh, nice. SFGE looking solid.
Yeah, quick victory.
Yeah. What will happen now? See how Julio reacts to it.
Yeah, he's still, same plan, same plan. Gonna do some fake dive kicks, try to catch him in the ankles, and then go.
Oh. Palm on wake up.
So he tried to test him on the palm, and he's like, no.
Nice.
Good reads, once again, leading to a lot of damage for Zangief. But even with the life lead, oh, wow, good.
That EX command grab, it's like, if you're just sitting there, it's going to come. So
right?
It leads into good damage, so it's kind of hard to expect that sometimes.
Yeah, like, why not? And then also, if you noticed before, he was neutral jumping trying to get in. Now he's neutral jumping trying to keep him out.
Yeah.
I guess he'll be able to dive kick any kind of approach and also do a lot of his neutral normals in the air. So, basically just turn it back around and to see if...
Both of them guys super.
Oh, man. Ganagent.
Oh! Drops the Ganagent.
Drops the Ganagent combo.
See how Julio reacts to, not having any meter. Still in the lead.
Oh.
But, Geef with meters and ultra is really scary.
Wow, in the corner only. I think that's going to be it. Oh, he drops it.
Misses the shoulder.
He's able to come back. All he's going to have to do is get lucky. No, he knew he wanted that. Yeah, that's worth it. All he has to do is get in right here. Watch, he'll up kick. Oh,
jump back fierce.
Jump back fierce.
That beat regular green hand.
Right.
I feel like SFGE could have sat there kind of.
If he sat there and he waited, perhaps he could have done a green hand, and then he could have thrown it when he landed. Or green hand and see what he's going to do again, because he might wake up again and do like an up kick. So, really wish a little bit more patience and maybe we would have saw something. Oh, wow, really like that.
Oh,
that blows up the jump back.
Yeah.
Now he has a life lead. What's he going to do?
Nice backdash from Julio.
I'm surprised he didn't just EX.
Oh. Saw that green hand, so I don't know.
I guess he saw it. I didn't see it.
I saw a green hand from
you saw it?
SFGE,
I saw it. But I'm surprised because
it just happened so fast.
It just happened so fast. Yeah. Wow, really good play by Julio.
Yeah.
If I ask him about it again and he wins, he's going to be like, I won 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 4-0.
But this is something that a Yun and Yang player, have to be proud of in order to control Zangief, which is one of their, at least in AE, one of their only bad matchups.
Yeah.
They have a lot of fair matchups now, but Zangief is still very difficult, and he's really just out footseeing SFGE. Oh, see, he got a little antsy.
I feel like, the Twins have really good normals, so it's not completely in, Grappler's favor. So
Not at all.
Especially with their frame data. They're fairly safe.
They're very good, yeah. He's switching it up between the roundhouse and the standing medium kick to space him out, and that's really just annoying the Zangief player, as you can see.
Got to find that one opening.
Well, he FBDC'd that.
And backdash.
I guess he didn't want to.
I think this.
Okay, this might be it. Let's see what happens.
he could have chopped
Oh,
him
wow,
when
I
he came
came
down.
See, earlier he just...
Oh.
Gutsy play
Yeah.
by Julio. Going for the command grab. I mean, if he landed that, yeah, that would have been over.
Yeah.
Okay, so this match has gone back and forth since the beginning.
See if SFGE can make it go 3 games.
Yeah, really good, really good. He's like pretty much just destroying that whole jump back option. Regular up kicks is not working.
Oh.
Nice neutral headbutt. If he landed something, it would have been stunned.
Yeah. I think Yoon still in the air. SFGE looking really solid. You know, he's determined to make this go another game. Oh.
Yeah, he's not taking any risks. He's doing a lot of neutral headbutts. Getting pushed to the wall with those unsafe block strings.
That'll catch
Yeah, that's very good. Yep. Yeah, Stratos to Street Fighter cross stacking. Well. Now see, now it's back to even again. But see, Zangief is still in a good position. Even though he's against the wall, I'm not too worried. He needs to really go back to medium punch and try to like earn some of that small damage.
Oh.
See, that was neutral jumps, man.
Yeah.
He is controlling that space like accurately as hell.
It's tough, you know. Yoon has meter. He could just
Yeah.
EX shoulder.
Yeah, he can even do shoulder. He
And
can
just chip him out.
Just
and
chip
then
him out, yeah.
backdash.
Or even I would.
Oh, that.
Wow.
At the right moment, right time. Really nice play from SFGE.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Just like you saw earlier, jump back fierce was working. Been doing that since 2009.
Yeah.
Green hand into ultra. Been doing that since 2009. This is an epic battle. And they're going back and forth. Oh, see, the second time the palm is just not working for him. I think his zoning game is really working.
Yeah.
And if Julio kind of sticks with it, I think he'll be able to close out a lot more consistently. Because it looks like it's just driving SFGE nuts.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you win by jumping ultra or green hand ultra. Wow.
Okay. It looked kind of far for SFGE's ultra, so really smart by Julio.
I mean, the pressure of zoning, right?
Yeah.
Once you finally get in, and this is basically respective to every matchup, you get a little bit too anxious.
Yeah.
Usually Zangief's are scary because they can just throw you, right? So he's getting in, and then there you go, controlling himself. Julio's just doing an amazing job of controlling the space.
Those fierces, really good damage.
Yeah. See, he even baited the lariat, and then he knows exactly how to punish it after he baits it.
Wow. I'm not sure if I agree with the ultra.
Oh, okay. Well, this will be fine. Let's see what he does here. Oh.
Nice. I like the patience. Just to see what
now
he's
we're back
gonna
to
do.
even.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice palm.
See if SFGE can clutch this out.
Yeah, see that? He did it again. Oh. Dropped the combo.
Here we go. 42 seconds. Yoon in the lead.
He cannot afford to make a mistake here. Oh.
That neutral fierce. SFGE,
Congratulations, Julio. Julio moves on.
Putting up a good fight. Julio moving on.
And he will play, I can only assume it might be. So that's the end of losing. That's. Okay, PR Balrog and Ricky Ortiz. I am not surprised.
Yeah.
Ever since PR Balrog has come down here, he's getting first, second, or third at this tournament every week.
I don't doubt it. He's really, really solid player.
Yeah. For those guys who are like, abandoning boxer and everything,
Yeah.
no, this is it.
Yeah.
Right now we're going to see Julio versus Kimmo. And SFGE is gonna comment on this match right here.
All right, I'm back. My win streak is over.
So how do you feel after that match with Julio?
I mean, I made a lot of mistakes, but it was. We fought. Julio was also my first match tonight, and it basically looked pretty much the same, just really even up until right at the end. He gets a really good lead on me.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was a lot of fun fighting that right there.
How do you feel about the matchup in general?
The matchup in general, I think it's really even. I think if I were to pick someone who was favorable, I would say Yun, just because his pokes are so good.
Yeah.
Against Geef, at least. I don't know about Yun in other matchups, but his fears, his roundhouse, like they're so good. The flower palm.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
And you can see in that match, that's how he was getting a lot of his damage, was just landing those. And Julio's so patient in that matchup that's really all the damage he was needing the whole time. Until I made a mistake, then he made a full combo.
Okay. Pretty convincing match by Julio.
Did they jump in this?
Yeah, he just jumped right in this.
I didn't know that they were going.
First match goes to Julio.
Well, I mean, nice. This matchup is way in Yun's favor, I think. If I were to guess, because I mean, the only reason they said that Geef was ever good against Yun in the first place was for all the reasons that Hakan isn't good, like a character. Hakan has just what's left over. So I would imagine that getting rushed down, I mean, you have Ultra 2 for dive kicks, but the dive kicks come out so fast.
Yeah. And the input, 3 downs and all kicks.
Yeah, it's wonky. You can't just buffer that all day.
Yeah.
I just think that Yun's rush down can easily get right through all of Hakan's pokes, which are relatively slow.
That crossed him up.
Yeah. And then Yun has all the same advantages that, he has against the other grapplers. So I would totally put this really hard for Hakan.
Caught the backdash from Kimmo. So first game goes to Julio. Looks pretty determined.
Yeah, very convincing first game. This is a losers finals. This might be. Yeah, losers. Yeah, this is losers finals.
Losers finals. Okay.
Which always puts a smile on my face that a Hakan makes it to losers finals anywhere.
Yeah.
I just love that so much.
See if Kimmo can shake this back.
Something about Julio, which you could really see in my match, is that when he up kicks, he is very confident with his up kicks. He'll do it 4 times in a row, as long as he has that good read, and he's really good at knowing when to do that. And you can see that here, too. I don't think Kimmo's blocked any of them. Just such good pressure.
Just going in, just not letting, Kimmo get the slightest bit of oil.
Exactly. That's what you do with Hakan. Most characters, you just sit outside of poke range and wait for him to not get oiled, and then you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Where Hakan has to be like, all right, I got to get oiled, get in, or stay away because I'm not oiled. Get a knockdown.
I'm not getting oiled.
Now this is pressure at its finest.
Yeah, the mix-up, man.
You may call this a drop super,
but
you still get that afterwards.
But if you look at Hakan's health, it's definitely worth it. Just getting those lows and highs.
If Hakan dashed forward, he would have gotten a full Ultra 2 right there and could have mounted a comeback. But I just don't think he was ready to react to actually landing the hit against Julio, and there goes the match relatively quickly.
Yeah. That EX command grab, I mean, when you see it, it's kind of like big damage is coming. So
yeah.
I mean,
all right, so now winner, is this?
I think this is
grand?
Not grand, but
well, we just had losers finals, so
I believe
one would think that.
So the loser of this would have to play Julio, and then that winner would have to play the winner of this match.
Wow, I'm out of it right now. This isn't grand finals, right? Oh, it's winners finals. Yeah. Okay, so we just saw losers
finals.
Losers semis. No, losers finals is the loser of this.
Okay,
against whoever won that.
Yes.
Wow, Street Fighter. Okay.
Yeah.
We're back in.
Here we
I
go.
thought I made it to semis. I'll look at the bracket later.
Are you ready?
Oh, Hargie, you talking smack? Hargie's talking smack. All right, so we got what we usually see as grand finals and losers finals.
Yeah, PR Rock.
And winners finals, my bad.
And Ricky Ortiz.
Yeah, we see this a lot at TNT.
Yes. Very familiar with each other.
Back to your regularly scheduled Ricky versus Eduardo.
Yep. I'm sure they play each other a lot at the house.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. And as far as TNT rankings go, I think they're pretty 50-50 as far as when they actually meet up in the bracket.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really not 100% sure on that. But of course, they're both just the highest tier of players, so you can always expect, the ratio to be around 50-50 of who wins.
We got Balrog and Rufus.
I remember in the earlier TNT seasons, actually right when PR Balrog moved here to NorCal, I believe Ricky took this very convincingly. But now that they've been playing together so much, I would expect to see this be much more even. And, having not watched their past matches, maybe it's already 50-50 and I don't even know yet. So we're going to find out. They always play on this stage, too. Wow, very early lead for Ricky.
And those dive kicks, it's not your average dive kick where you would think, you could dive kick really low against Balrog.
Yeah.
His hitbox is really, really weird. In order for it to actually, connect and actually do the short fierce, you would have to dive kick at his glove level.
Yeah.
That's what, that's what I read and experienced and, tried out for myself, so.
Just that little sweet spot where you can get your full combo from it.
But even still, Balrog has that 3-frame jab.
Yep.
And,
I mean, Eduardo's bringing it back right now. Ricky got that early lead and hasn't really dealt that much damage since. Earlier Eduardo kind of bopped him off, and Ricky hasn't been able to get back in.
And that jump back fierce from Balrog, it's
very great. Wow, and just a headbutt. He really had the read there.
Probably one of Rufus's worst enemies is that jump back fierce.
Oh yeah.
Trying to go for that.
Just denies you.
Yeah, that double dive kick really doesn't. You expect it.
Eduardo opting for the very early lead with the super.
He has Ricky in the corner.
And that's probably what he wanted more than anything, was just to have Ricky in the corner, but now Ricky's out.
Just easy.
More jump back fierce. So PR, even though he's in the corner, he seems to have a lot of control over this match right now. Very different from what we used to see just a few weeks ago.
Oh, nice crouching medium punch.
Yeah, Ricky's corner pressure seems to be bringing everything more even. And there's the target combo. There's the ultra. They're laughing about it. Oh, wow! Half of those moves whip. Ricky saying, "What the hell? That's never happened."
Yeah.
That should have been a kill combo.
Well, when you get that dive kick target combo, it scales really, really hard.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, during the animation, weird parts of it were whiffing and re-catching. I mean, I don't know what that has to do with scaling, but it must be less damage. All right, great zoning from Eduardo right now.
Yeah,
boom, more jump back fierce.
I'm telling you, that's like one of Rufus's worst enemies in this matchup. It's not, it's not a good feeling when you just get hit by that jump back fierce.
I mean, your momentum's completely reset. I like how he didn't use super right there. It would have been a lot less damage. Even though it carried to the corner, I think he wants a genuine hit confirm off of that.
PR Balrog sitting on a pretty good lead.
Yeah, with all that meter. Oh, yeah, Ricky opts to get the ultra. Now he can come back. Nice damage. And in the corner, here comes that corner pressure. Oh, but dropped the hit confirm. I wonder if he either didn't have charge or just couldn't react in time to actually landing the hit.
Maybe he didn't think it would hit.
Yeah, I mean, well, he kind of hit his joystick right there, so maybe, he did press it and it just didn't come out. Maybe he's just as confused as we are.
Yeah, takes the round with that jump back fierce again.
So good. Yeah, just, keeping Ricky in his place where he's like, get out of the air. This is my area. This is my side of the timer. All right. In the corner. Oh, wow. Just whips a headbutt. obviously just, wanted that desperation scoop up for the Ultra.
I've never actually seen PR Balrog actually throw that headbutt out there.
I've never seen really many Balrogs do that like isn't on wake up, where they like have a really good beat in their head. It's just like, I think we hit a button and then they're up there.
And there he goes again. He just whipped another headbutt.
Yep.
Maybe, they play each other enough that they try to predict things.
Maybe he's really confident what he thinks he knows about Ricky since they're playing so often. All right, just whiffs the flower kick right there. Boom. Trying to get Ricky into the corner.
Oh. Solid links.
All right, Eduardo's got the lead. All he needs to worry about is that Messiah, because Ricky's got a lot of meter. You can do a lot with that.
Oh.
Wow, gets him with the overhead. When Balrog's the one with the huge life lead, that's not when you expect to get overhead.
Exactly.
Almost had the target combo there, but he didn't go for it. He probably didn't expect to actually get the hit. All right, Eduardo just wants to stay cool right now.
Try to predict that.
Stand jab.
Try to predict that jump from PR.
Yeah. All right, this is match point. Unless winners finals, I'm pretty sure winners finals is 2 out of 3. I'm not sure.
Yes, it should be yes.
Okay.
So if PR takes this, he's gonna play.
And there's the early hit confirmed for a great lead for PR Balrog. But don't count out that Rufus has a ton of meter right now. Oh, it goes for the sweep. Actually gets out there without the punish. So now Ricky can really make a comeback right now with so many bars.
Oh, nice sweep. I like how he's going with those really late dive kicks.
Going for that target combo all the time, but he gets it. That's the last game now. Yep, all right, Ricky can still make it. One target combo, one Messiah, anything. He gets it. There's the cancel, there's the Ultra.
There it is.
I think that's it. I don't know, though. Wow.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Hold your breath.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, so Ricky staying for losers finals.
All right.
That was losers finals.
Oh, yeah.
This is losers finals.
Okay,
Yeah.
So disregard the
Julio.
Julio.
Ricky stays for losers finals against Julio. Eduardo moves on the grand finals to decide who, is in losers bracket grand finals. Another war of the dive kicks.
Yes.
Which we saw earlier.
Yeah. We'll see if Julio can put up a better fight this time.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say that was Julio and Ricky. It wasn't some other dive kick characters. I remember it being pretty effortless for Ricky, and they're just jumping right in there. Ricky trying to steal back the life lead. Oh, kind of lets Julio out of the corner there with the cross-up dive kick.
Goes with that ambiguous looking.
Yeah, that cross-up shoulder. Ricky content to let Julio back out of the corner to get some extra damage. Seems to be really confident that Julio's not going to make a comeback. And that looks like chips to me.
Yes.
Chips
for Ricky.
Not a bodying, not extremely, a convincing round.
Really, really close.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where you got to expect the Messiah,
All right, very quick lead for Ricky. Half life, and it's not even 86
I like
seconds.
the mix-up.
Round's almost over. Oh, can he beat 80 seconds?
Yeah.
80 Yep, 80 seconds. Oh, 79.
79.
All right, come on, Ricky. Step it up.
Pretty convincing round for Ricky.
Yeah.
CP.
Got that CP.
Yeah. That CP Rufus.
This is a family stream. We don't have CP.
See if Julio can at least bring the momentum back his way.
Julio. Oh, wow. Julio tried to keep him in the corner, but Ricky saw that palm and decided to throw out that Messiah.
Nice grab from Ricky. those forward grabs from Rufus, man, they do a ton of damage. Ooh,
wow,
I like that.
Into the target combo.
Nice.
Can Rufus follow up target combo with anything but Ultra?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Because I was just wondering what would be the use of a target combo right there, but it
maybe just for setup. You know,
maybe,
like
or maybe Ricky's on autopilot right now.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right, in the corner, here comes the pressure.
To me, it seems like, you know, this is Rufus at its finest.
Yeah.
You know? Autopilot, just going in, no respect. He just wants to end this quick. He wants to run it back with PR.
Wow.
There
Another
it is,
79
man.
round right there, quick. Now this is grand finals. Ricky and losers, Eduardo and winners. Best 3 out of 5.
So Ricky needs to win this first set of games and bring it back to 0-0. And
Ricky's got to win 6 games. Eduardo's got to win 3.
is it 6 or is it 4?
CJ, 6. Because you have to win 3 to win the first set, and then you send Eduardo to loser, so you're both losers.
Okay,
so
okay,
it's another 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
CJ having some sort of conversation, talking about buttons or something. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled Ricky versus Eduardo.
Yeah. Back at it.
Back in there, we're going to see some weird headbutts and some target combos. And
some, you know, really solid play, high-level play.
Take some notes if you play either of these 2 characters.
Yeah, I definitely am, you know.
I'm talking to you, Leo. He's playing Marvel.
I definitely look up to Rufus's Ricky.
Oh, of course.
Played him a couple times, and you know, it's really different.
Hard.
You know, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Ricky twice in tournament. I've taken a few rounds, but nowhere close to really like, putting a dent in there.
Same here, you know.
And,
you got to be really on top of your A game to outsmart Ricky, you know.
It seems like Eduardo's mounting his comeback was in the corner earlier in the round, but then put Ricky there for most of the round as of right now. But Ricky trying to get his way back out. Now in chip range for PR. Got so much meter. Messiah is all that Ricky needs.
That or any, you know, trade or you know, something like that, you know, jab.
And, you know, good for Ricky to play in it lame right there, because going for the chip, that's how you let your opponent make comebacks, is if you do something obvious like going for the chip. You know, if you're really trying to learn this game, that's one of those, you know, rules you can put in your head until you know better, is that you don't go for chip.
Yeah. Save the meter, you know.
Exactly. Save the meter, be a little safe, learn how to turtle, learn how to time out. This is Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 4,
really
yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Street Fighter. I really like how Eduardo's saving that meter, because he knows that after this round, he's got another round to go, so he wants to have something at the beginning of that round.
Yeah.
And with such a life lead, you don't need to throw it all on the line.
Yep.
And Ricky in the corner. This looks really good for PR.
Ooh. He's just going to tip him with those straights.
Yeah, hit confirming chip's another story.
Yeah.
If you hit confirm chip, that's perfectly fine.
For the most part, it's better to just, you know, you don't really take much chip from, you know, blocking, even normals.
Don't get freaked out by the dash punches. And look, you know, Eduardo played it safe, and he has a full super right now.
Yeah, both of them.
He can take the life lead back if Ricky, you know, the Ricky's got the life lead.
Whoa.
PR has the tools right now because he played so lame last round.
Go Ricky working on the perfect.
But, you know, Ricky's just like, no, Eduardo. Oh, wow. All right, Eduardo, I bet trying to get meter back to go for an ultra and a super comeback. Good, great anti-air by Ricky.
Nice.
There goes the first game?
Yes.
Or second game? First game. I'm not sure.
No, I believe it's the first game.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because Ricky took 2 matches
off of Julio.
Yeah. And now we have 3, okay. Oh, wow.
See if
got the air reset and then jumped in for the dive kick.
Keep the pressure going. Nice. Ricky looking really solid.
Pushing Eduardo to the corner. And as we've seen before, whoever gets in the corner gets chewed up pretty badly. But now momentum shift, here we go. Ricky's got those magical 3 bars though. Oh, but doesn't even need them. Just scoops them up right into the target combo ultra.
Pretty good life lead. You know.
Now I'm sure Ricky's.
Yeah,
look at the damage. Look at the damage.
You know,
wow.
PR got him in the corner, right where he wants him.
Back. Great block. Oh, but another Messiah.
Tricky.
I mean, such a great choice by Ricky. Having enough meter where coming into the next round, he's not, you know, on an empty tank.
Yeah. So really smart by Ricky.
Oh, opts to get that early life lead. Saw the hit confirm, wanted to go for it. He's like, you know what? I got 2 rounds to build all that meter back. Now he wants to just zone.
Yep.
All right, takes the round. Spending a good amount of meter to finish it off, though, so he's going into the next round on an empty tank.
Yeah.
And Ricky with those magical 3 bars.
That's all Rufus needs, man.
That's all Rufus needs. You get those, well, more like 2.5 since you get so much from landing a Messiah.
Yeah. And those block dive kicks, you know, this gives Rufus meters. So.
Yep. Opting to get the corner carry, using the ultra early, not that much damage, but he just wants Ricky in the corner more than anything. Much more important than getting any damage. It almost looked like a rush upper would have been a better choice right there with Ricky being in the air. Just seems like not being able to react to Ricky jumping. Got that target combo scoop. Oh,
nice.
All right, Ricky takes the second game. This looks very different from the last set they did with Eduardo being very dominant with those jump back fierces and everything, but I don't remember him landing really any of them in this round. It seems Ricky's a lot harder to predict for Eduardo right now.
Well, you know, PR's still holding his ground, you know. Oh, I like that. Fierce on wake up, yeah. Yeah.
All right, he's got him in the corner. Got the scoop up. Opposite not use the ultra because he wants it more of it as a comeback. You know, being so close to the other corner, I guess he just wanted to get Ricky back in his zone and keep the ultra meter. And right now it seems to have worked out, but he needs to keep Ricky in the corner. He seems to be giving him too much space.
Yeah. Also, if he went with the ultra, you know, you would give, you know, Ricky ultra. So, you know, having that little life, Ricky can just, you know, dive kick, target combo into ultra, go for the easy win. So, smart either way.
It's all about what they think they want out of their opponent.
Yes.
All right.
Yep, Ricky going with the chips.
Wow. You always have to know the exact amount of chip that all your moves do in that kind of situation, because if that move did any less chip than it did, they would be headbutt, ultra, all the way back.
Still,
just raw ultra, actually. And that would have probably killed Rufus straight up.
Even still, you know, Ricky has the meter to cancel it, go forward, and
that's true.
So it would do a lot of tips. Ricky looking really, really solid, you know. Big life lead on PR.
All right, match point to reset the bracket.
Nice. Anti-air crouching medium punch. Ooh. I like where he was going with that.
The bracket. Both players in losers bracket.
Yeah.
Final set of 3 out of 5. All bets are off. Everything's reset.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. Just dive kicks right out of the Waco. Kind of lets him out of the corner there. I wonder if that was an execution error on that jump back.
Maybe he was expecting him to, you know, maybe EX.
Yeah, maybe he was baiting something out. Just thought he had that good read. But instead, finds himself in the corner now.
Yeah.
Eduardo, with the completely raw focus.
Level 3, let it rip.
Yeah. Throwing Ricky right into the air.
Nice.
Oh, there's that jump back fierce finally. We're seeing more of that now.
There you go, another one.
You know, which makes me think that Eduardo's really on his game right now if he's starting to land those again. Because,
especially with
the set that Ricky brought it back in, he wasn't landing any of those. Oh, Eduardo getting a little mad.
Yeah, Eduardo saying that's pretty cheap. You know,
that's so cheap. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still talking.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, whatever. Rufus is hard.
Yeah.
That's what he'll always say. Rufus isn't easy. Rufus isn't easy.
Yeah, I can tell you, you know.
No, I mean, he's not. He's just good.
He's really good at what he can do. It's just you have to have a really, you know, smart player to play this type of character. So
I mean, I'm sure in this kind of matchup, Balrog trying to survive against such pressure is just really draining.
Yeah.
Because making mistakes, it costs you so much.
Especially being the one to put Balrog in pressure when, you know, usually you look at Balrog players and they keep you in the corner. You know, they keep you with those jabs and those dash straights. And
you feel out of your element.
Yeah.
Wow, throwing him out of the corner. I don't know if he really wanted that rather than throwing him back into the corner. Maybe he was teching one of Ricky's things.
Yeah.
But we got some more talk from PR about how cheap that was. I don't. Okay. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
So, all right, they agreed ahead of time. Oh, wow. All right, get some sleep. They agreed previously that it was only going to be 2 out of 3 sets.
Okay, so yeah.
So they actually reset the bracket earlier than we thought, and then played through another 2 out of 3.
Yeah, so Ricky just won 4 straight.
Ricky won 4 straight. He's got the fight money. Eduardo has to go home, get some sleep. He says he's got to leave at 5 in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're still playing Marvel too, so you should expect some more Marvel. You know.
Okay, all right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break right now.
Then we'll get into some more games, yeah.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to SRK TNT Thursday Night Throwdown. We Know Drama, presented by Twitch, Capsule Entertainment, Canada.com, 8ARC, and Milpitas Golfland Entertainment Centers Incorporated. You've been joining us here with a great Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012 tournament. Ricky being your ultimate champion, PR Rog in second place with I believe Julio in third, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a great tournament, great turnout today, and we're gonna get you Marvel in a little bit. I think we saved the later matches of Marvel, so you have that to enjoy later. You can. If you've been liking our commentary, you can follow us. Earlier we had Crackfiend. You can follow him at Crackfiend. You can follow me, SFGEF, at SFGEF. That was the Blackness that was with me on commentary just a minute ago. I don't know if he has a Twitter or not. You can probably guess it's something like at the Blackness or something. But yeah, we're going to switch it over to Marvel pretty soon. And hopefully we'll get you some commentators that know a little bit more about that game, because I'm not going to lie, I know absolutely nothing. Not the first thing about Marvel. So we'll have that for you. And yeah, go get some chips. Put the Pop-Tarts in the toaster. Get your Nutella toast, or just the jar of Nutella. That's always just delicious, just to scoop that out. But yeah, catch you guys later.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
All right. Test. All right, guys. I'm gonna, let's see. We got Moogle Parade on the mic right here because we pretty much have no one else to commentate the rest of the Marvel matches for you here at SRK TNT. It is about like 11 o'clock at night, so most of the people are heading out. So I'll try to keep you guys informed on the matches going on right now. First, we have we're gonna have Patrick and Ricky Ortiz coming up next. They got to do some button checks. And I do believe this is winners semis, or yeah, we're still pretty in the bracket, so we got a few more matches coming up for you guys.
That's right. The third chapter. The superheroes are all here. Who will rise to the top?
Patrick going with his usual team of Virgil, Wesker, Strider. I wonder if he'll pop that level 1 X Factor just to kill the first character, which is his pretty like go-to strategy when he plays Marvel.
There can be only one winner. Go for Bbuck.
Patrick already gets hit by that. Akuma's is so good. Both characters pretty even right now. Ricky going just waste the meter to get rid of that Virgil. So nasty that Virgil. That Helmbreaker all day. Gets the air grab. X Factor's gonna kill that Wesker too. Once again, just burns that meter. Ooh, nice X Factor by Patrick. See if he can confirm for the kill off of that air throw. Strider's sitting on 5 bars. Better Ouroboros soon. Maximize the effect of it. And his X Factor's out, but he's still sitting on 5 bars. That Ouroboros is still pretty deadly, even though missing X Factor. Summon the wolves. That Berserker charge should be a dead Strider right here. There it goes. Ricky takes the first match right here. Oh, there it goes, and he gets a happy birthday. This might be the match for Patrick, but anything can happen to Marvel. Who knows what can happen here. That rapid slash, cross up. If he wants to burn the meter, this could be a dead Wolverine, but drops the combo. Gets him with the Helmbreaker. The move is so good. X Factors. Patrick takes the first match right here. So now it's going to be 1-1. This time he saves the X Factor. Usually he pops it. He's killing the point character. Here comes Ricky making a comeback with that Wesker, trying to take out that Virgil. There it goes. That is a dead Virgil right there. Ooh, he tried to super, but hits out of it. Nice X Factor there. No one likes a Wesker. And glasses are off too. Got that up to the X Factor because of the glasses. And here comes Strider. Let's see if he'll do Ouroboros this time. Last time he did not even do it. That should... Ooh, it's so close to being a dead Strider right there. With his low life. Be very hard to make a comeback, but it's still possible. Didn't get the follow-up on the Tatsu assist from Akuma. But now he Ouroboroses. Still pretty deadly for Strider right here. Even though he's sitting on low life. Here comes Akuma. Yeah, that should be it. For the chip. Ricky Ortiz takes the match. CJ and PR Rod. I have a Hori. So up next for you guys, we're going to have PR Rog and CJ Showstopper once CJ finds a stick. Going to get into this match pretty soon. He doesn't need a Hori. All right, now we're getting some button checks in. Finally got a stick.
Capcom 3 is here. I'm gonna take you on a wild ride.
Pierrog playing Raccoon, which I find is pretty ironic, because in final round got beaten by Kusuru, who played Rocket Raccoon. But so far, when I see his Raccoon, it's so good though. He gets Happy Birthday automatically. He's already dead. Very sad. I want to see more of that Raccoon tech. Almost a dead Wolverine, but decides the X Factor. There goes the dead Virgil right there. Still sitting on Wesker and Magneto, but no X Factor. Wolvie's about to have no X Factor either. Alright, now it's all up to Magneto. Already gets hit. Not enough to kill though. There it goes. Pierrog takes the first round. Wesker already gets hit by the log trap. Well, he has to build enough meter to do the second Fatal Claw. Almost a dead Wesker. DHC's into Spiral Swords. Seems like it's scaled pretty bad. It's still not doing a lot of damage. X Factors with that Berserker charge. Even before level 1, you're so fast. Ridiculous. Goes into Berserker charge. Couldn't follow up on Magneto being called out. Got a hit on him. There goes Wesker. Here comes Magneto running out of X Factor. But he does have almost 3 bars. Oh, the boulder loop. Goes straight into Gravity Squeeze. Should be a dead Raccoon. Pierrog still sitting on 2 characters, and Magneto with like basically just needs to get shipped. But it's still possible for CJ Showstopper. Calls out Kitty Helper. And Pierrog takes the match.
All right, here we got Bbuck King and Patrick. Patrick repping on the left side. And this is interesting because Bbuck King actually went over to Captain America. Throughout the whole tournament, he was actually playing Spencer, and interesting change against Patrick. So I don't know what's up with his sleeve with Bbuck King with Captain America, but it looks like his Virgil's out. Here we go with a roundabout and trying to get it in a mix-up. Okay, gets out of there. Interesting use of just using Wesker as a combo. But Patrick's going to maximize his damage with this loop right here. Really good. He's not using X Factor like he normally does. Go with sword loop. Actually learning all of that combos in the lab with FGTV. He uses X Factor really quickly just to mess him up right now. He's going level. Actually, you can just go level. I just even don't want him to use level 4 stuff. So good stuff to Patrick. So Patrick takes the first game. Again, guys, you're looking at loser's side. Going and mix up. Oh, thought he was actually on the other side. Very tricky right there, especially with Strider in the back. Strider is such a reliable assist for those who like going up in the air and spamming stuff. But oh wow, Captain America getting in there. Oh, interesting use. Could have made that into an actual combo. Oh wow, bum rush in there. Uh-oh. Could have been Hellbreaker. Oh, against everybody. He wants to X Factor this. Oh, yeah, he wants to get rid of him. That's what it is. Here comes level 3 X Factor Virgil. Oh, my gosh. Happy birthday. I'm not sure this is going to be it, though. Oh, actually, it is. He actually did use X Factor. And good stuff to Patrick. Getting in there. Up next is going to be CJ versus Sexy Beast, apparently. So we're going to get CJ and Sexy Beast up. So we'll see what's happening. So Sexy Beast actually has a weird, interesting team of Deadpool, Taskmaster, and I believe Wesker. And we're going to get to see what he's going to be using. There's a moment, so they're going to switch the sections of the seating since both players like being on whichever side they are at. Sexy Beast, actually known as Brandon, was playing casual with me and actually did with some really weird, interesting setups. Not really using the Taskmaster typical setup of straight arrows. He actually uses the up arrows, so that's really interesting for him. There we go. So, once again, you guys are tuning in to TNT, SRK Thursday Night Throwdown, hosted by Capsule Entertainment, Canada, 8 Art, and Milpitas Golfland. Streaming it is Right Konami and Moogle Parade. And here we go. We're gonna see how Sexy Beast, aka Brandon, he's got to do some against CJ Showstopper. So very interesting that Deadpool is already in the middle of top 8, but it's getting messed up automatically at the start of with Virgil. Getting with the sword loops. Get the Fruit Loops in, guys. And raw tags, really bad decision. I'd rather have a loss of a character than lose health on another character. Just because you can maximize your secondary character in a lineup with much more risk since you have more health. But anyway, here we go. Getting paid with that hard tag right now, as I was speaking about. And it's a shame they had to lose Taskmaster, because I think Taskmaster would be a really good matchup against Virgil. But he X Factors and misses that hit, but it makes it up and goes with a happy birthday. Nicely done. There goes level 3 X Factor Wesker on CJ's side. Paying it off and really read about his teleport, so he grabbed him. Oh wow, counters that. Okay, now he has 2 teleports and he's dead. No X Factor, but a Kuma though. Okay. And that's dead. If we can get a CJ cam, that would be great. Let's see if we can zoom in. See his thoughts. What he's going through. Alright, so here we go. Get it back in there. So here we go, going back into the match. Sorry about that. Had to check in some brackets. Alright, so Terry was just like talking some stuff. Oh man. Jab Drug getting blown up. Getting blown up right now. But anyway, speaking of blow ups, that's not gonna work. Oh, he tried to get it in there. You gotta get hit by a low. It does not block that for some reason. That is it. Hold on 1 second. One second.
Hey, yo, what's up? SRK TNT. So, yo, on the side here, we had a little match. It was me, Kaneda, versus Jab Drunk. He's been talking a little smack all day. Actually, for a few weeks now. So let me get Jab Drunk out. Call him over, Jay. Call him over, Jay. Hold up. Come over here. So check this out. Come here. Come here. All right, check this out. Jab Drunk, who felt like he could play Bison. So what happened today?
I got bodied.
You got bodied. So what do we bet on? What do we bet on, yo?
20 push-ups. 20 push-ups.
20 push-ups, right? First to 5. And what? You lost, and then what did you want to do?
Don't run it back.
You wanted to run it back. So he wanted to run it back because he felt so confident. After what? Losing 5-0, you felt so confident.
Because I was hitting back with Bora. I missed combos, though.
Okay. Here we go. So, yeah, Jab Drunk right here. Look at this. This guy's a good man. He's going to come through with his bet, yo. And he's going to do his 40 push-ups.
Yeah. I need to take a break after 20, though.
Let's see this strong man right here. Let's see this 40 push-ups. Let's go, baby. 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh man, he's dipping. 21, 2, 3, 24, 25. Yo, yeah, 26, 27, 28. He's done. Let's go. You got 12 more. 28. 29. You can get on your knees, baby. Oh, he's got a rest. Give the guy a rest. He didn't know he was going to do a run back. 29. He's on 29 right now. Got 11 more. You're almost there, man. Hey, yo. This is how top players do it, you know? You know what PR Balrog's so good? He's at home doing these right here, yo. Let's go. 30, 31, 32, 33, yo, 34, 35, 36. Oh shit, he has to stop again. He's done. 4 more. You're good, man. Dude, look at that. He's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, good shit, yo. Finish up Marvel.
Guys, what you just witnessed there was actually some crazy stuff. TNT, baby. Off stream was Akuma and Balrog.
Yo, that was the best, yo. That was the best.
Yeah, it was the best.
I feel bad though, you know, but you know, if you can't do 40 push-ups,
Man,
you need to hit the gym.
look how bad that is.
But you know what was it? He had the Mad Cat stick on his back.
That's so funny, isn't it? Sponsored by Mad Cats, yo.
Sponsored by Mad Cats on your back, yo.
So good, man. Oh, man. How you guys feel about that? That guy's so funky as heck. All right, so I don't know what happened to the brackets, but it went away. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have CJ versus Patrick up on the stream right now. Running a similar team, however, taking up Magneto and actually having Strider is a really interesting position. Since you have Beam Assist, I think this will be really hard for both players. But whoever has the most mix-ups and can block will differ from each other. So yeah, here we go. So representing the Black Virgil is CJ Showstopper. Oh, misses up the loop. Oh, really nice blocking. Oh, wow. Counter does not work in that frames. Very ironic. Oh, goes for a loop. Nicely done. Nope, does not get it over there. Oh, does not block the rapid slash. This might be a kill. And there it is. Wow. Does not even use meter. Very nicely done. That's how you should play Virgil. Utilizing all your tools and actually not using some meter. Oh, wow. Counters that. And here comes the payback from CJ. Oh, messes up the super. No, because swords are out. Can't even, like, punish that. Oh, that could be a happy... Oh, wow. Could have been a happy birthday, but Virgil actually drops out of that combo. Nice chip out for the payout. Oh, gets him overhead, but Here goes Magneto, and that's going to be it. If he does this right, which I'm pretty sure he's got to do it well done. There it is. Not even using super. One to Patrick, and 0 to Showstopper. Gets hit with that and wants to take away his Virgil right now. He sees that that's the problem. Let's see how he does well. Hey, actually THC, no, does not get it. Nice raw tag to get out of there. Uh-oh. Oh, nice mix-up. Very nicely done. Going teleporting down. And actually, before using the assist and using command grab. But CJ looking up into his eyes, up into the skies, and seeing what wrong went down. Oh, wow. All right, he's probably got to chip him out right here. Oh, I even catches Strider and catches him with the swords. No, that's not going to work. And he's going to try to keep Strider in there. And eventually falls out. Wow, okay. Here comes quarter health of Strider. Nicely use of the X Factor. And just got to let it rip right here. Oh, wow. Uses that funky teleport thing. Oh, wow. This could be it. And uses the right level 3. That is it for CJ Showstopper. What a heartbreaker. Give it up for CJ Showstopper, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's going to be winners finals. Over here at TNT. EG Ricky Ortiz and PR Balrog representing the FGTV house. You can see Free Fraud Fridays coming up later tonight. Or tomorrow night, sorry. Around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I'm not sure, but updates from FGTV Live on Twitter and through Rose on Embers and Roses at Twitter. You can follow me at Raikonami, at Raikonami on Twitter, and Moogle Parade, Moogle_Parade, for providing you the stream over here at SRK TNT and SRKlive. If you guys are new to SRK TNT, we're always available every Thursday night, show you some interesting setups and player-based people around here at NorCal. And here we go. One second, I will get a little tiny change real quick.
There can be only one winner. Ready?
All right, so here we go. Starting off with Wolverine mirrors. Ricky already in the lead. I believe this is 2 out of 3, I'm not sure. But we'll see what happens. Going in with a lead already. Messes up the combo since he's small. And Felicia's in there. Wow. Here comes Wesker. Wow, messes up the tag. And uses X Factor to get rid of the problem, one of the problems. Let's see what PR Rog has in store for us. Nicely done for the finish. Now they're discussing mid-game matches as to like what happened and what are things you can do against Rocket Raccoon. So they're gonna be restarting it again. Goes a mix up with a low. Oh, and it actually gets in there. Relentless play and being real defenseless. Punishable within 2 frames of that super. He actually punished Wolverine. Here comes the loop. He does it. Yes, he does. The Rocket Raccoon got crossed over. And here goes the Felicia. Oh, gets overhead. He's not able to X Factor because he's already using it. Here comes the loop. You're just using a light DP. And here comes the Kitty Helper. Let's see if he can block these. And Kitty Helper just smacks him out of there. And it gets exposed already. As long as you have X Factor level 3, you're able to keep on doing that. Goes for low, nice block for Ricky. And throw, and here comes the honest match. Oh my gosh. And here goes level 3. He has another follow-up after this. Touch, yep. Toy touch right there, and there it is. So it's 1-1, 1 game apiece to both players. Let's see how this pans out. Got crossed over right there. Messes up the combo. And X Factor's to save himself and actually redeems himself for that win. Kills Raccoon. Oh, nice grab. It wants to get that grab, but he didn't get it. Wow, and also has some time to actually call him out. Falls out of the combo. Oh, there goes this perfect. Both players utterly disgusted as to what's happening. This could be it. That is it. Wow. Nicely done from both players. And now, losers finals. Here goes Patrick. He's actually updated the bracket. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to SRK TNT, where we hold some of NorCal's best, if not interesting, play of fighting game community players over here for any game such as Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So here comes Patrick. If you guys didn't watch Free Fraud Fridays last week, it was grand final, except Patrick was actually playing with a stick. He utterly does not like using Xbox 360 controllers whatsoever, and loves actually playing with these PlayStation pads. I'm not sure exactly which pad he has, but I'm pretty sure, since you can see there's a LED light on it, I'm pretty sure it's those PS3 ones. They do come in corded ones, but not sure which one he has. Alright, so PR Rog versus Patrick. Losers finals over here at season 3.3 of TNT. Oh wow. Misses the low. Gets hit. Nice try for the mix-up. Here comes a loop. Oh, nice teleport going in around so you can get all of the super. And nice timing to actually get DHC. He might want to tag out. He does. And, oh, it misses him because it's really, really small. Tries to go for a boulder loop trap. I guess we set it. Nicely done by PR Log. Goes for Fatal Claw to kill Wesker. Does not respect it and just goes in with the Helm Breaker. Gets punished by the Log Trap. Nicely blocked. Goes with his swords. Swords does not help him. Gotta charge it up. Into the super. Willie DHC. He's gonna put the trap down. Hard tag? No hard tag. Oh wow. It's so small that you can't even catch him in the air either. Uh-oh. Nice. He's gotta get rid of the main problem. Could have actually gotten more damage out of that combo. Nice teleport to get away from that crazy Delta kick. He's got DHC? No, he's not. Oh wow, he actually gets the 1 frame link. Also that gives a weird, interesting slash. That's gotta be it. So to get that timing of the air dimension for 2 reps, you actually have to have the first air dimension to hit very fuzzy looking, and then you can get the OTG into the super. But back into the match. Gets rid of Wolverine. Here comes Rocket Raccoon. I feel best when having Felicia actually in the back. I could be wrong taking this back. Maybe putting Rocket Raccoon at the very back would be the best. And there goes a hard tag. This could be bad for PR Rog right now. Nice combo. He gets the loop. Virgil's so stupid. There goes another loop. Fruit Loops, guys. Part of your daily breakfast. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Now he has to be very cautious. Nice. Oh, wow. Knocks him out with a trap. I think this is one of the weaknesses here. Oh, gets an overhead S. Level 3. Nicely done. I believe he does have a follow-up. Oh, misses it up. Uh-oh. Gets hit by trap. Really bad hard tag. Oh, gets hit by overhead. Wow. Oh, this could be it. And that is it. So PR Balrog takes 3rd place. And let's see who becomes their SRK TNT Thursday Night Throwdown winner. Let's see what happens. What was last week's result from last week? So PR Rog was your champ from last week, followed by F Champ and Ricky Ortiz. And Super Street Fighter 4 AE was Ricky Ortiz PL Rog, and El Cubano Loco. So that was results from last week's TNT 3.2 results. And you can check it out over here on SRK Live every Thursday night, 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. So we're getting in there. EG Ricky Ortiz versus Patrick. This is grand finals, guys. So technically this is 3 out of 5. Patrick must win 6 games in order to continue on and become your SRK TNT champion. Great start from Patrick. Oh, nice mix up. He's got to go with a sword loop. Very nicely done with a scoop. Oh, drops that one. Gets pushed back by Akuma. And another one. There we go. Ricky must take note of that now. He's been hit with that so many times. Now Patrick has taken note of when to throw in the boomerang. And here comes the loop. That should be dead. Yes, there is. Oh, nice mix up. Oh man, does not have enough bar, but Ricky has X Factor level 3. Oh wow. Does not block it. Again, that's 3 times in a row in that match. So 0-1 right now. Goes for a reset for the air grab. Wall bounce. Into sword loops. You gotta call Wesker. Do it again. Oh, he already used the wall bounce. Forgot about that. Nice use. Oh wow, try to X Factor to actually counter all of his hit stun and make it into a 0 so that he can actually go through. Fruit Loops. Oh, try to go for an air grab, but way too early. Actually, you have no X Factor now. Ricky Ortiz is in trouble. This could be it. Man, this is just crazy. He's just going for the loops and loops. And just uses the bar. There it is. 0-2. Patrick, he's already one step away from resetting the bracket. Early lead with Ricky Ortiz with the top 2 assist. Oh, try to go for a command grab. X Factors to get rid of Wesker. He sees that Wesker is the main issue in this team. Not Akuma, nor Wolverine. Nice jump away, but gets caught with a combo. Oh man. This could be massive damage if Patrick does not mess this up. Oh, it goes for a reset. What's going on? Uh-oh. Gets the Helmbreaker. Nice conversion. And a crazy teleport, fake teleport, actually teleporting in front of your opponent. Not behind him. Wow. And it resets the bracket automatically. So it's 0-0. Patrick resets the bracket. And see what happens. Gets rid of Wesker and Akuma. Very bad news. Don't count out level 3 Wolverine though. It could be as bad as... Does not take a note of that. Ricky's staying free against Rabbit Slash. Not sure what's happening right now, but... Yeah, it looks really free right now. And he's still keeping up the loops. Fruit Loops. Not just part of your breakfast, but now your lunch. 0-1, Patrick gets another happy birthday. Gets rid of Akuma already. Wow. You stay free from that move already. Gets overhead. Actually, guys, that is not really an overhead. Wow. And that is a perfect on top of Ricky Ortiz. Ricky's stunned, not sure what he's got to do, but he's got to jump in the gun anyway. See what happens. A much more defensive Ricky now. And trying to get out of there, but now he's X Factor's Wolverine now. Being in Patrick's style. X Factoring no matter what it is. White character giving you a hella meter. While getting knocked down from there. Gets for an air grab, it breaks away. Nice tech from Ricky. Converts that to a combo. And actually X Factors. Now he probably have downloaded him very well. We'll see what happens now. Nice mix up right there. Just gotta get rid of him. Now with no X Factor from both players now. Wow. Ricky does not block that. After Vajra, after getting hit from Rob Vajra, you can actually block that. Nice use to get rid of Wesker. I think that kind of hurts Akuma a little bit. Uh-oh. This could be it. And that's it. That's your champion, SRK TNT, Patrick. Congratulations to Patrick taking first place at SRK TNT. I believe that was his third time actually getting that. Let's get Patrick over here. Patrick, come over here. Patrick, come over here. So I got a question for you. How many TNTs have you won? Since you just won this one.
Maybe 7 or 8.
They can't hear you. Probably put it next to your mouth. Like, yeah.
Maybe 7 or 8.
7 or 8 of them? I thought you won 3. I'm sorry, man. Maybe it's just because I saw you a lot over in finals a lot at the Game Center ones, and it was very fantabulous.
Nobody knew about this, but I actually won a TNT in like December, and that's from the start of what happened.
Yeah. Everyone, I think it started blowing up at January.
Yeah, but in December, I guess I won that one. It was between the finals with me and GC Yoshi. But then I don't know what happened to the archive, but it probably got deleted. But yeah. But yeah, I'm happy that I'm able to